and the clouds always stay. We gather like shadows at the break of dawn, with our eyes to the heavens, waiting for the one. We're chasing the silver birds, flying high and free in the blue out yonder, where we long to be. With the roar of the engines, our hearts take flight. Just a band of brothers under the moonlit night. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's hear it. I want you all to sing it. Got a map in our pockets and a list on our minds, checking off the whispers of those jet stream lines. Each one a story, each one a dream. In the silence of the night, we hear them scream. Way, we're chasing the silver birds, flying high and free in the blue out yonder, where we long to be. With the roar of the engines, our hearts take flight. Just a band of brothers under the moonlit night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's hear it. I want you all to sing it. We talk about the tailwinds, the climbs and the dives, as we share a little laughter, feeling so alive. With the stars in our eyes and the runway inside, we're bound by the journey and the thrill of the flight. We're chasing the silver birds, flying high and free in the blue out yonder.
Hello, hello, welcome everybody. Here to Airliners Live Sunday show. How's everyone doing today? We've got Mr. Matt Cam Smith up on the camera today. Hello,
Morning,
Alan.
everybody. Hope
Yo,
you're
yo,
all
yo.
okay. Morning. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to the show. Like I said, live here from Manchester Airport. Myself, Andy, down in the studio. We've got this TUI Dreamliner just coming in, starting the show off here. The 10th most tracked plane in the world on Flight Radar 24 at the moment. Interesting enough. Coming in from Cancun this morning. And we're live from the amazing, awesome runway visitor park, Manchester Airport.
Yes.
Let's get some names in the chat, shall we, folks? It's all live. A very good morning to Alan Rogers, Shanae, Mizam, Sans the Skeleton, Conrad, Yorkshire Rose, Gaz, Chester Mike's in the chat, Terry Edwards, Suze is in there as well.
Suze. What a day for Suze.
I know, yeah. Exactly. You know it. Incidentally, Jet
What an aircraft.
2757.
Yeah.
Yes. On the way out to Naples, kicking the show off today.
Not where Susie's off.
No.
But she is, in fact, on a 7.5 today.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Woohoo.
Yes.
Get in there, Suze.
It's going to be good, that. I believe that's later today, isn't it, Suze? Around about just after the show finishes, I think.
Yes.
Which is, well, quite a bit after, but yeah. Nonetheless, awesome plane to be flying on. Here we go, first departure of the show today. Jet 2757, flight 947, heading off to Naples.
Goes up early, wasn't he? Wow.
Very much so. That ain't unusual. Hope you have an awesome trip over to Italy
Oh, yes.
on this very nice classic Boeing airliner. Wow, Manchester Airport looking very busy this morning. They are on dual runway operations at the moment on 05s, which is quite nice.
Correct. That happens till around 9:30 UK time, so then we'll be on single runway ops. All the takeoffs and arrivals will be on this runway immediately in front of us. So,
Indeed.
That's
Yes.
when the show really starts.
Oh, got a Logan there taking an intersector departure, actually. That's very interesting. Let's have a look at that, shall we? Just pull up the old chat on my phone as well, so I can see you beautiful people in the chat. Yes, hello everyone, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, there's a little phone stand here as well.
Get
Look
your
at
phone
that.
on there. Go on.
Yeah. Interestingly, this plane on radar has the Pride livery.
Ah, right,
And
yeah.
you kind of see it looks a bit bare, doesn't it, if you look at it?
Actually, yeah.
That was something about it. I couldn't quite put my finger on it. I think it's probably recently been changed.
Didn't it just have the rainbow wrapped around the front of the fuselage?
That was the one, yeah. Anyone else seeing that with the Pride colours? I think we've seen it once or twice on the stream. Yeah, Scotland.
Does look like it needs something, doesn't it now?
I know, it's looking a little bit naked, isn't it? A little bit bare.
And of course, with the atmosphere the way it is, the weather at the minute, we should get some pretty good atmospheric takeoffs and stuff. Should see one or two ribbons, a bit of fluffage maybe as well.
Oh yes, love to see that.
Now we've got Ryanair just on the departure roll.
Oh, lovely rotation shot there. Look at that, floating off Ryanair UK, heading off to Murcia. We did have a Turkish Airlines A330 coming in as well.
Correct, yeah.
Just before we went live, so we'll see that departing soon, hopefully. Take a look at the Flight Radar 24 display here. There's the Turkish A330, now taxiing into Terminal 1 at Manchester Airport.
Straight away, not much mucking around. There's another Ryanair company traffic on the way out as well.
Yeah, that's heading off to Warsaw in Poland. Ryanair Buzz. Here we go. Wow, like a rocket.
No hanging around, mate.
Over 700 people already tuning in live on YouTube. That's crazy.
Welcome in, everyone.
Yes, welcome in. We got myself down here in the studio, Andy. No Martin again today. Of course, you know he's going through quite a lot at the moment. I know he did put a post out on Discord a couple of days ago about everything that's going on to fill you in. I don't want to go too much into it. I'll let him do the talking when he's ready to, of course.
Absolutely.
But the guy's going through a lot at the moment, so you can understand that. It's good for him not to be on the show at the moment.
Yeah.
So, you know, all our love and you know, thoughts with their family and things.
Yeah.
But yes, he'll be back as soon as possible. And there's Matt up on the camera. Yo. Not doing too bad though. Your Friday show was good.
Hey, it was good, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, enjoyed it.
Like, obviously, like one or two quiet spells, but when it does get busy on that Friday, mate, it's not.
And chats. And
Yay.
we're back on. Sorry about that, folks. The PC decided to
Went for a walk.
throw a hissy. So I'm not going to press too many buttons today then. Luckily, nothing really was going on at the time. We did have a bit of support as well coming in. I seen Dan S with a 30 months of business class. Thank you, Dan S.
Yes.
That's
Cheers,
it.
Dan.
Happy Sunday, all. He says, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." Welcome back, folks. Sorry about that. Apologies.
5-5. Thank you very much.
Let's get some names in the chat, shall we? Let's see who's tuning in nice and early on your Sunday morning. And here at Manchester Airport, it's looking nice and nice and busy. Like I said, you said about that. There's a is it a Junyao, one of the nice specials today?
Junyao silk ribbons, I think it is, Andrew.
Yep, that'll be really nice.
Yes, it's the Chinese silk ribbons livery that Junyao have brought in today.
Oh yes, lovely.
So, nice change. And Etihad have brought the Warner Brothers special in today, so something nice to see.
Thank you, Sue, saying she dropped a link on the old X. I'll go get that repost.
Cheers, Sue.
As I normally do with a lot of people. Oh, she's got the black mug out as well. Look at that.
Oh, she means business.
Looking smart. Yeah, Martin usually brings that that mug over to the stream to show you folks, but today I've got something different. I've got the Airliners Live travel mug, which is 10 out of 10. Finally starting using this again because it is getting to that time where it's a bit colder.
It
so
is.
I'm more of a cold drink guy when I'm on streams. I like a water, whatever. But as you can see, if I open this up, you can see how hot that is. That's been there for a few hours. You know, I get up quite early on a Sunday. It's about 6 o'clock. Make a coffee for myself at the time, and then make a coffee in preparation for the day.
Yep.
And yes, as you can see, still red hot. Probably too hot to drink still, but some people can do that. I can't. What about you, Matt? Do you like a bit of a...
Mate, I can drink it when it's on fire.
Can you?
Yeah,
I
no
know
problem
people,
whatsoever.
My mum kicked off at me because I made a... Because in our house, we've got a hot water tap, like, you know, like a boiling hot water tap.
Yeah, of course, yeah, absolutely.
And it's 95 degrees C it is, I think.
Yeah.
Which I think is really good for coffees and stuff.
Perfect.
But it's not boiling hot, it's not bubbling.
Drinkable.
And I made my mum a coffee out, a tea out of it. Said, no, that's not hot enough. That like it's 95 degrees. Like
It's
I'm
not
literally-
molten.
But yeah, exactly. It just burns my mouth. You know, it's like no, you have to put that in the microwave. I'm like, what are you talking about? So it's tea. It has to be like seriously hot with tea.
Coffee's got to be like, to wake you up and stuff. I think coffee's got to be hot, mate.
Do you think
And
so?
like, what's becoming more popular is like cold coffee and stuff, innit? You know.
Yeah.
People get cold coffee from the petty and stuff like that. You know?
I don't like that. Mate.
I don't
I'm not a fan,
get it.
no.
Just don't really
I
understand.
can have it on like a really hot day, but the problem is you need like you can't just have. Maybe people in the chat will disagree. Cold black coffee, I don't think works.
It's a strange concept.
Yeah. I get like all this frappuccino and I don't know what they're called. You know, these frappes and they have loads of syrups in them and chocolate and all that. I get them. I get it. But at that point, is it even a coffee or are you just drinking like a sundae at that point?
Hey, we've had a bit of further support, Andy. The Aviation Lover has renewed his business class membership for 1 month. I love this show. It's the best. Wish you all the luck. You were all amazing, and you do. Do you have any tips for live streaming? I'll leave that up to Andy. And then, right after that, we had an amazing drop of 5 gifted memberships from the legend that is John Russell, the man with the longest wave in aviation live streaming history. Cheers, John. Thank you so much for your generosity, mate. And any tips for live streaming, Andy?
Okay, so depends what you're streaming, really.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
the number one tip.
Well, I think his name gives us a tip, doesn't it?
What was
the
his name,
Aviation
sorry?
Lover.
Oh, the Aviation Lover, yes.
Yes.
The number one tip, consistency.
Yes.
Consistency. And be persistent with that as well. So,
Correct.
you know, if you have a stream that's got slightly less viewers or you see a downtick in your streams, don't take it to heart. It happens to all of us,
Yes.
right? Look at our streams. They go up and down, up and down. Sometimes.
Perseverance.
Yes. Persevere through them, but be consistent. Be consistent. As consistent as you can, right? Only take, like, time off your schedule when it's really, really needed. Don't go, I can't
bother today.
Yeah, there's a new show on Netflix today.
Yeah.
I fancy a
Oh, the
frappuccino
football's on
today.
this, football's
Yeah,
on
you know, I don't really fancy doing a stream. No, be consistent.
Do it.
here at Manchester and stuff, it's harder, and because you got a lot of factors, like you got weather. Some days the airport might be quiet. It might be so foggy that you can't even see. You know, and you might have issues, tech issues. You might arrive and
the thing
things
is,
aren't
the
working.
thing I find is like with live streaming is like when you look, don't look out the window in the morning. Don't look out the window.
Yes.
That's one of the worst things you can do. Look out the window and think, oh, I've got to go out in that. That's like not a good vibe. That not a good move. So just go out, no matter what the weather's like. Go out, set up, and even like you're saying, bad weather and stuff like that, that's content. You know, everything's content really.
And it speaks for itself that consistency is also a schedule as well. So
yes, it is.
You know, having even if it's a really irregular schedule or not very many shows, you know, just like one show a week, for example, and people will know that that's your time to stream. You know, I'm most likely going to catch that person at that time. You know, and if it's just random, it's hard to build. I think that's why I'm kind of like struggling a bit with the airliners live crew room, because we don't have a schedule on that, and it's hard to do a schedule because it's kind of based on when me and Martin are available.
Yes,
and,
of course.
You know, we have got the time.
A bit of free time, and
that's it.
Free time's hard to come by.
We eat out of our personal evening life for that. So we might be out, you know, seeing family, or it might be blah 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 blah. So yeah, it's a bit tricky, but with these shows, you know, Sunday, Wednesday, and pretty much almost every Friday so far.
Yeah,
it's been it's been it. Hey, look, planes. We got a Scandinavian coming on in. Any mice on board? Anyone see that news article about that plane that got grounded? It's Sunny shared it. Might have a look at that later in the show.
Yeah, it's a strange one, that is. Like I said, I didn't know it was on the menu at all.
Let me have a Google. Let's see if I can find it. Mouse.
While you do that, I'll just read a bit more support. We have Dwayne Curley, membership renewed for 1 month as well at business class. Hi, Airliners Live. You're amazing, and the new location was amazing as well with the downpour. Well done, Matt.
Mate.
Hope you didn't get too soaked by the mate. I went home that Sunday, mate, and I was I was drenched, mate.
Mate,
Actually, literally wrangled my clothes out.
I couldn't explain. It was just like I'd been in an ocean. Like I just dropped into the ocean for a little bit, and I would have been the same.
Mate, I was absolutely saturated. I mean, I messaged you, didn't I? I said, like, I've done some live streams and stuff, but I've never ever been so wet. I had like 3 layers on, and all 3 layers was just, oh mate, it was God.
Yeah.
Wayne Picton as well, business class membership for 31 months. Wow, that's incredible. Hot bottle on a cold day. Love you, love the show. Onwards and upwards, absolutely, Wayne. And then super mega mod himself, Stoke Squad in the house, Mr. Tell Edwards, 31 months at first class. Morning, Andy and Matt. Morning, Tell. Hope you're okay, mate. Hope you're in order, you're well.
Yeah.
Hope the decorating's been wrapped up.
Ooh, that's a nice sound,
Sounds
isn't
like
it?
a nice E2, that. KLM, maybe?
Making herself known.
Yes, KLM. Beautiful. Cheers, Sal. Cheers, Wayne. And thank you, Dwayne. Thank you, everyone, for your early support and your renewals of your memberships to the channel. It's very kind of you. Thank you.
Thank you all.
EasyJet's just waiting patiently there. It's been there for about the last 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, that plane's due out for Lisbon, so it's not the longest flight in the world.
The aircraft making the racket.
Yeah, KLM flight 1030, heading off to Amsterdam, of course. Making a nice Wookiee howl there. Papa Hotel, November X-Ray Charlie on the reg of this 3-year-old plane. And thank you to Rainbow Love for gifting a membership. Thank you, Rainbow Love. Really appreciate that. It's gone to Jackie Hughes.
Cheers, Beth.
And Suze with a gifted membership as well. That's gone to Bash Gaming.
Cheers, Susie.
Thank you.
And again, I hope you have a great flight, Suze. Bet you're well hyped today.
Yeah. Don't forget our postcard.
Yeah, don't forget the postie card. Mark will want one as well.
I know, yeah, you will. Yeah. I think she said she's off to, is it Fuerteventura, Suze?
Yes.
Which is a place we went to earlier this year, and it was mega, really nice. I mean, we went in the middle of winter, and even then it was well warm enough for, you know, sunbathing all day and blah, blah.
And if anyone has got any plans in the UK later on this week, get them made, get your barbecues set up and everything for this weekend coming and stuff like that, because Mr. Brownbill is away.
Yes, I go away on Thursday this week.
Yes. Don't put the barbecue away just yet. Don't do it.
Although Thursday this week is, it won't feel like Thursday because the flight is at, I think it's at 5:40 in the morning.
Oh, right, okay.
So, so I've got to be at the airport for talking 3 a.m.
Which terminal you're out of? T2?
I think it's T1 because it's to Greece with Jet2, and I
Right,
think
yeah,
Jet2.
so they changed over the thing.
Yeah, Jet2. I'll have a look on the old Googles. I don't know what it is these days. It always changes, doesn't it? These things.
KLM just about to enter the active, as Andy mentioned. This aircraft heading back to base. We have had another couple of gifty drops there on our way. Our target this morning, we've set a target of 50 gifted membership target. So, and Chester Mike and both him and Dad's Secret Kitchen have contributed to that 50 as well. Thank you so much, lads. Hope you're okay. Hope you're all right, Chester Mike. And hope you're okay as well, Dad's Secret Kitchen. Cheers, chaps. Thank you very much. Here's a KLM.
Lovely departure there. Yeah, this is a slightly. Oops, that might be. See if this can work. There it is. Slightly more unusual news article. Flight diverted after passenger found a live mouse in meal.
Yes.
A live mouse.
Yeah.
Was it a Bluetooth mouse or is it a... Scandinavian Airlines said one of its flights had to make an emergency landing after a mouse scurried out of a passenger's in-flight meal on Wednesday.
Yum.
Yum. I know. It was going from Malaga from Oslo to Malaga. And the diversion was in line with the company's procedures as furry stowaways pose a risk to safety risk. Airline spokesperson Øystein Schmidt told AFP.
Stowaway.
Yes, so he was getting a free holiday by the sounds of it. And the airline clocked on. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's Scandinavian Airlines as well.
Yes.
That was unintentional.
Yes.
Have they checked for any extra passengers on board, I wonder, today?
Sure, it'd be squeaky clean.
That was, no joke, that was not intentional. I had to show that article then. We do have a directional microphone, so maybe we can pick up some little squeaky sounds.
Scurrying around the fuselage.
And this is also off to Oslo as well. I wonder if it's going to Malaga after.
Cheers, Tel, for the one gifty. Tel's jumped on the gifty train, contributing to the target of 50. And Jackie Hughes, renewal of her business class membership for 4 months. Thanks for the lives from Oz. Thank you so much, Jackie. Very kind of you.
Sounds a bit breezy up there, doesn't it?
It's a bit breezy, mate, yeah.
Looks like it's right down the runway, though.
Just maybe just move this mic around a little. Should be all right.
No worries. Yeah,
mate.
We're at
done it again.
We're at 20% of our sub-target.
Not anymore. We're not.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. What's happened? What's happened?
Mate.
Look at that at the bottom of the screen, folks. Comrade gifting 20 Airliners Live subs.
Wow.
20. That's... Sorry, 50.
50, mate.
Oh,
not
my
20.
gosh.
50 gifted memberships.
That's pecked my head, that. Wow.
That's
50.
just...
I was just checking some devices, making sure things were working and stuff. And wow.
Mate, they're working.
Wow,
Right, what you've got to do now, you've got to read all the names of the people you've got
great.
to give.
That's going to take forever. Wow, thank you, Conrad. That's
Conrad,
very
man, you don't know what to say. Yet again, just speechless.
Yeah,
from your generosity, mate. Thank you so much.
That's crazy. Thank you, dude.
Good grief.
You gifted a lot on your show as well, didn't you? I remember.
Guy
Wow.
just pops off every time.
Thank you, Conrad.
Conrad, thank you.
It's still going on in there. I'll read some out, I think.
I don't think you're going to get a chance. They're just going to keep coming past.
Yeah, it's still going in the chat. Thank you, Conrad. Can we get some mega bongs and hearts and
Oh,
gifty
mate.
emotes in the chat for Conrad? Thank you, folks. Thank you, Conrad.
Conrad, I don't think you realise how much that does for the channel and stuff like that. It's just unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Wow, that's crazy.
50 drop.
Well, I did have incidentally, I did have a goal of 50 today, and
Wow.
that might just be broken.
If you have just received one of those many gifted memberships there, whether it's from Conrad or one of the others, Tell or Dad's Secret Kitchen or whatnot, make sure you show your appreciation. Thank you so much. Here's the Scandinavian.
Yeah, thank you again, Conrad. Heading off to Oslo, which is only about just shy of 700 nautical miles, so not that long of a flight, to be fair. What, an hour, 2 hours?
Yeah.
Talking of a journey over to Scandinavia.
Hey, nice to see Lufty send a bit of variation.
Oh yeah, they used to send these to Liverpool. Not sure if they're still doing that service at the moment. I think they had a bit of a lack of aircraft
Yes,
availability.
I think so. I think you're right.
So they did have to put that on pause. Come out of Lurker's Lounge for that.
Man, that was incredible. Again.
Yeah, Conrad's saying it well. I mean, it's just it's all worth it. Awesome channel as always, and love to Martin as well.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Conrad. I'm sure he'll appreciate that massively. I'm sure he'll either be watching this live or watching it, back.
He'll watch it back.
Yeah, so yeah, thank you all for the love for Martin. I'm sure him and the family will really appreciate that. He will be back soon as well.
He will. In time.
I believe he's got a bit of a break booked as well, sort of the same time as me.
Yeah.
So what we're kind of doing is we're kind of, because obviously I've had a lot going on as well. I think I've kept that very personal, but it's been a lot going on in both of our lives.
Absolutely.
The last couple of weeks.
I think me personally, from what obviously I see you guys a lot and stuff like that, but I think this break has come at the right time for you both.
Yeah. And it's gonna be nice to.
And it's like you always say, like, it's very difficult to take time off when it's your own business and stuff like that. It's very difficult.
Oh yeah.
But I think you lads need it. I think you need this break.
Yeah.
To be honest.
We like doing what we do, of course. We've not just had any rhythm, because there's always been something. Like,
Yeah, of course.
whether it
You've
was
had you moving house,
moving
Martin
house,
moving
moved
house,
house.
and everything's just this
Yeah.
year has been absolutely non-stop. And I think that's a bit of the most understatement of the year, because it's actually been literally non-stop in a lot of people's personal lives and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
but we're
Yeah.
here. We're still here. We're still here.
I'm sure Martin will update you folks, though. I don't want to do that job. I want let Martin.
I think it's right.
Yeah. So, but he did put a post out, like I said, on Discord in the VIP chat. I think it was last week sometime, just kind of updating. So you kind of get the gist. I'm sure.
Hey, main man Zeto.
Yo,
Matty Donny, get in there, son. Business class renewed 10 months. Wow, get in there, Zeto. 10 months. Forgot to do this over 9 months. This is the first time he's put his renewal up.
Yeah.
Good times. Thanks a lot, Zeto, mate. Hope you're okay.
We do have as well on final approach the Singapore Airlines Airbus
Okay.
A350 coming in from Houston, Texas.
Okay, mate. I'm gonna try and get this.
And that's going to be landing on, I think, it might land on this runway.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
nice.
It should be on single runway ops. We'll confirm that before we change the setup. I wonder if the Jet2 website's down,
Really?
because I can't access it, and I'm on EE, which I guess isn't the best, for downloading stuff from here, and I'm getting this message when I access the Jet2 website. So weird, unless that's just that page, maybe. No, the other pages as well. Weird.
Mad.
Am I blocked from Jet2? Have I been naughty?
You blocked from Jet2.
What could that mean, folks? Have I been inconsiderate?
Etihad on the way out. The Etihad in the Warner Brothers World Livery. And also, about to push back, I think we have the Gulf as well. So
Nice. Yeah, the Etihad should be visible very soon. I actually quite like this livery. It's something different, something a bit unique. Heading off to Abu Dhabi. Etihad Flight 16. Are you going to Corfu? I am indeed, Suze. I am indeed. Allegedly on a 757, but you know how it is. You never want to confirm that too much. Urini, ATR 72. And I think you're looking out for the next plane, aren't you?
yep. Just going to let this Etihad roll past. Doobie doobie doop doop doo. Yeah, the Slinger landed on 05 right, unfortunately, Andy.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I think that'll probably be the last touchdown over there.
Yeah. Yeah, you should see that on radar, and we'll see it visually as well very shortly. 05 right, the second runway in use at the moment, and that should be closing, well, 2 minutes ago, so should be closing soon.
Oh, look at this.
Yo, that's cool. I like that.
Smart, that, isn't it?
That's very nice. What do you think, chat? Is it a yay or a nay? I like it.
I like it.
We got a picture on my phone while it's scurrying past us here. That's quite cool. And I believe the other side has different decals, doesn't it? The other side, we're going to get to see the
Yeah, I
other side,
think
actually.
so. I think it's got like...
It's more cartoons, isn't it, on the other
yeah,
side?
correct.
Yeah, stick around, folks. Got to get that retention.
Looks pretty smart, that.
I like it. I like it. It's relatively new, this, as well. I'm not entirely sure of how we can find out the info on that. But I don't think it's been around that long. The 787-10 Dreamliner. Got to go with the -10. Nice long fuselage for that artwork. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Great stuff. I love it.
That's nice.
I'm not a massive fan of like superhero films. Are you into any?
Not in particular, mate, no.
No, I did like.
I like my Star Wars and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, they're good. Yeah, yeah. I did like the Lego films.
Yeah, the Lego films
I
was
love
funny,
the
wasn't
Lego. They are literally 10 out of 10.
Shrek films are pretty good and stuff like that.
Yes, these are shows that you show your kids and you end up enjoying them more.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Just real quick, we got Tom and Ann with a 10 Airlines Live gifted memberships as well.
Thanks a lot, Tom and Ann.
Thank you, folks.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate it. Good to see you at the RVP as well. There's the confetti as well. Hey!
Thanks again, Tom and Ann. Legends. Ryanair on the roll.
Yeah, so now to Reggio Calabria, which is over in Italy, the very tip of the Italian boot, very south.
And there's the Singapore that's just arrived on 05 right. One of the last arrivals I'd have thought on there. I think the British Airways has just British Airways shuttle service has just touched down on there, so I think they will be changing over very shortly.
Yeah, it's weird, that, isn't it? Yeah, a little bit overdue that closing the second runway. So
Just see the BA in the back of shot there. And as the Orine starts the departure roll, heading down to Guernsey.
Love the colour schemes on these.
Yes.
It's Urini who have that strange G-Lemb, or whatever it's called, the one with the white with the red tail, isn't it?
Correct. Ex-Avancia, did you say, Andy?
I think so, yeah. South American airline. Can we get confetti in the chat for my brother's birthday tomorrow, saying Dan? I mean, if people want to join in with that, they're more than welcome to. I can't do that on screen, though. That's sadly automatic. And I have to clean it up as well, the confetti off the floor. So
Yeah.
Shuttle to Lima, the call sign on this flight. However, it's British Airways flight 1370. Oh, thank you. Hang on 1 second. Thank you so much.
Someone bearing gifts.
Oh,
Someone bearing gifts down there.
I think it's Jane. Jane
Oh,
Chu.
really?
Dropping off. Look at this, folks. Hang on.
Let's have a see.
3 sausage rolls.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
Jane. You're the best.
I wonder if these are homemade, because Jane is quite the chef.
Absolutely.
She is the chef's kiss.
Yep.
She's mega. Thank you, Jane. Appreciate that. That was very kind.
Hey, and now we'll get to see the other side of the Etihad there.
Hey, Tommy. It's the
So
mouse!
it's the mouse. He's jumped off the Scandinavian and onto the Etihad.
It's a mouse! Oh no! It's
Bugsy's at the back as well. Tasmanian Devil. Tweety at the back there causing trouble.
Oh, it's going to happen again, folks.
You don't want to find a Tasmanian Devil in your dinner. Say
No,
that now.
that's even worse. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, here we go. Etihad Dreamliner heading off to Abu Dhabi on a rather cool... Which side do you prefer, folks? This side or the other side?
Other side for me.
The other side. The other
Yeah,
side's
the
got
Superman
more,
on
it's
the
got more
other
colour on it as well.
Mega.
Darren, good morning to you. Hello, everyone, by the way. Hello.
Morning, Darren.
Wow, so nice.
Nice splash of colour.
Yeah.
For a bit of a grey morning.
People in the chat commented on the weather. We're not looking too bad here at the moment in Manchester. People saying if you look further south, though, it is a bit...
Don't say the R word.
I'll pull up a map. I mean, we're looking all right at the moment. There you go. There's a windy.com view. Do like using this app. We are roughly over here, I think. There we are. Manchester Airport's there. Looking relatively dry, as you can see, but there's that down there. Not looking too fun. I know a lot of people across the Midlands
Yeah.
had a lot of storms last night.
Yes, yes. Well, pretty intense, isn't it?
Did you have anything by yours? Or?
Not a great deal, mate. No.
Pretty
Never
sure.
have out of our way.
Yeah, it was...
We seen because I think we've got like the Pennines and stuff right next to us, the peaks and stuff. We don't hardly get anything.
Yeah, we had a couple of flashes of lightning, but not barely any noise, and talking like 3-4 flashes, and that was it.
Will someone hide Conrad's wallet from him, please?
Oh my gosh.
Conrad jumping in with a 20, spending money for Greg's.
Thank you, Conrad.
Cheers, Conrad, mate.
I can go to Matt that.
Thanks again, Conrad. Mad lad.
It's 14 degrees C in Manchester. It feels like 34 degrees C at 6 p.m. here in Darwin, Australia. Wow.
Can only imagine.
But is it like, it's not your summer,
I think
is
they're
it?
going into summer, are they?
Yeah, it's like not your summer yet. So how is it so hot? Like, you know what I mean? We must be closer to summer than you, and it's not very warm here.
No.
You can tell I'm not a fan of the weather in this country. Although going Corfu this week, that'd be good. We had Paddy Power 1999 with a Twitch Prime as well. Thank you.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Thank you. 1.7k viewers and only 456 likes. Marcel, exactly. Sorted out, chat.
Come on.
Sort it out.
Sort it right
Hit that
out.
like button. Go on. I dare you.
I double dare you. I bet you won't.
But you won't.
You won't do that.
If you press it really hard on
You press
the
it really
screen-
hard or 3 times, it works even better.
Yeah, you get 2 likes then.
Hey, first arrival. Boom.
Yay!
Air France hop. Coming in from Paris. Charles de Gaulle.
Hippity hop. And I can change the screen then, so the mods won't kick off.
Aye.
Love you really, mods. Thank you.
Smooth touchdown. E170.
Very nice. Nice little plane. Looks really smart in that scheme, I think. Next departure is a Swiss by the looks of it. It might be the Aer Lingus, but I think it's a Swiss. A320 heading off to Zurich. 28 years old, the
Good
Swiss.
grief,
That's about to depart. Nice, Tom. Saying he's going to Mallorca a week today.
Hey, get in there, Tom.
We're watching in the sun by the pool of the hotel. Mate, that sounds mega.
Jill looks like she's having a great time, doesn't she?
Yes.
Jill's
yeah.
in Rhodes, I believe at the minute. Aircraft coming in right over her head, around 700 feet on approach. Wow. Glide by the pool.
I know you're Andy saying sort yourselves out. Honestly, imagine not hitting the like button, guys. Imagine.
Can't even imagine
how
that.
rude.
Can't even fathom that. Hey, playing some pictures with morning.
We do have a plane on the move over at Terminal 2, Virgin Atlantic, A350 1000.
Oh, yes.
Brand new as of April 2024. Wow.
Hey, Roger from Chicago. He'll take that rain if you want. You can have some. You can quietly, mate. We've got plenty to go around. Don't you worry about that.
I'll swap.
You haven't had any in a month in Chicago. Wow.
That's crazy.
Swap you.
Yeah, this Virgin heading out to Las Vegas.
Great stuff.
Although this isn't the Virgin, this is the Swiss. A little bit older than brand new, 28 years.
Just fractionally. Practically classic, that jet, isn't it?
Lovely.
Gear goes up. We have got an EasyJet lined up, but that EasyJet's still stationary there, Andy. Where did you say this destination was?
Lisbon.
Hey, it could have been there by now.
I know. It was due out an hour and 15 ago.
Good grief.
So that's interesting. It's rather interesting. And also in about 15 minutes' time, folks, we should have Sam on the chat.
Hey, Sam.
She's here at the RVP with Dakota and all that, and I think Tom and I are just going to watch Dakota for a short while Sam comes and says hello on the chat. I don't think she's been on the stream for
Long time,
a good
yeah,
while. Yeah, so
be great to hear from Sam.
yeah, I'll have a little catch up. Yeah, Adam, I'm aware of the C-17 that's coming in. I think it's next weekend, I think. I think it's Friday night it comes in.
Yeah, a bit late.
Leaves Sunday morning, doesn't it, I think. But we might catch it on the Sunday show. Although I think me and Martin are away then, so I believe Matt has
Yes,
been given the keys to that show.
absolutely. Beautiful Gulf Air 78. Going to be heading out to Bahrain.
Very nice.
They had the retro in there a couple of times this week. Beautiful aircraft.
I love that.
And of course on Friday we did see the British Airways retro as well.
That's very nice.
Very smart.
I noticed over at Terminal 3 we do have a Welling pushback, and that's an A321 this time. It's always nice to see the longer variants being used. I'll be heading back to Barcelona. EasyJet A319 heading off to Venice now. Ended up watching a documentary last night about Venice, and I fell asleep during it. But I did learn that Venice is mostly built on wood, believe it or not. Like, so the wood is what's to support a lot of the structures underneath.
Right, okay.
But what they did was they've sealed the wood from any air getting in as well. So like they've actually like encased the wood, So the timber that they've used doesn't like rot over time.
Yeah.
So it's even to this day, you know, what, thousands of years after it was built,
Yeah, after it was built, yeah.
it's still standing strong. Although I believe they're having some issues with the whole land starting to sink due to the clay underneath, the hard clay. It is sinking a little bit.
Wow.
I remember when I went to Venice over 10 years ago now, about 12 years ago I think I went, and there was so much work going on, you know, like they were really terraforming a lot of around it, you know, to try and help,
like
help
reinforcing
support
it and stuff.
Yeah, so that was interesting. I'd love to go back to Venice though. It's expensive, you know, like the actual, if you're, you know, going to go dining there or do some excursions and stuff, but no,
Can't have been that interesting though. You fell asleep.
I know. I was that fascinated, folks. I nodded off.
Your brain has sponged too much.
Yeah, I thought that was quite interesting. I do want to go back to Venice though, because I think it's one of the best cities in the world.
Is
Like,
it
it's just-
expensive, Venice? Is it an expensive
So if you were to
place?
eat, you know, we made the mistake of not bringing like a packed lunch or anything. And then when I went with family. And at the time, we weren't like, you know, particularly rich, put it that way. You know, we didn't have a lot of money. And the prices of, you know, buying a slice of pizza, for example, not cheap. So I'd recommend, you know, if you're a bit more conscious of money and stuff, just bring some food with you. We stayed in a town called, I think it was called Bibione, which was about, I don't know, maybe it was about half an hour away, maybe something like that.
Okay.
And yeah, beautiful town. And the food in Italy, man, is just,
Yes.
it's unmatched.
I've heard that before.
Unmatched. I'm yet to go to a country where the food was better than that. So, yeah. People say Greek food's good, but I don't know. I prefer Italian.
Yeah, I love Italian food.
Oh, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
You always
elite.
feel like absolutely full to
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
when you've had Italian, don't you? Pasta.
Yeah.
Wow. Sorts you out.
Yeah, we went and they'd give you these massive dishes of spaghetti and all sorts, and you'd only eat like a portion of it, a fraction of it.
Oh, mate, when we go and have an Italian, me and Heidi and the kids and stuff, mate, you only see our table. You can't even see the table.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just full
yeah.
of like
Yeah.
garlic bread,
Garlic bread,
and
that's the one.
everything, mate. Just full.
That's the one.
Olives everywhere.
I think Sue's just heading out. Sue's.
Hey, Sue, safe travels.
Yes. Keep us updated. We'll be
Yeah,
tracking
yeah.
you on the old FR24.
We'll keep an eye on your aircraft because I do believe Andy's had a check and it's already out on a flight somewhere. So
Yeah, let's have a look now, actually, while this Gulf...
yeah, just holds a second.
here it is. So this is the plane that Sue's is going to be on later. I believe Gulf Lima Sierra Alpha Echo. It's heading out to Barcelona. I think it's going to come back to Manchester, and then it's going to pick our moderator up and
Yeah.
take her to Fuerteventura.
Yes.
So...
oh, make sure you get a thingy in the flight deck as well, Suze.
Oh, yes.
Classic
You
flight
have to
deck.
just make the most of it, you know.
Beautiful Gulf Air. A bit of fluff coming out of those engines. Yeah, have a great time, Suze.
Oh, lovely shot there. Heading over to Bahrain. Mega. We also have a Virgin Atlantic A350 now is on the move. Going to be visible here on camera in the next minute or so. And this is heading off to Las Vegas, which is, I think, their newest route out of Manchester.
Correct, yeah.
Virgin Flight 85. You know, a lot of people are a bit down about the fact that Delta are not going to be flying to Manchester anytime soon. They did announce a couple of new routes and stuff. And I think a lot of that is because Virgin already fly to
Yeah, that's right.
Atlanta, yeah, which is a big hub for Delta.
Yep.
So as long as that stands and stays popular, I don't think Delta are massively motivated to set up a hub here at Manchester. See that Vueling in the background there as well. She's the one that's heading off to Barcelona, just like that 757 with Jet2.
Yeah.
The weather at Manchester seems much better than London Heathrow. I can't say I know what Heathrow's like, but
No.
I think it's it's looking a bit wet.
And we have a departure slot time of 10:10 for the Emirates Airbus A380 Flight Echo Kilo 22. The aircraft doesn't look too far away now, actually. From, in fact, I think the chocks have been removed there and everything. So, yeah, not too long for the biggest passenger aircraft in the world to be departing us here at Manchester.
Nice.
But as Andy mentioned, a bit of a traffic jam coming on here. We have the Ryanair just waiting, holding short there. Oh, they're waiting for the Virgin 350 coming out. As Andy mentioned before, flight to Las Vegas. I think this is Wendy. Is it Wendy Darling? No, this isn't Wendy Darling. This one's Benny Jet, maybe. Yeah, it's a Benny Jet, this one. Beautiful 350.
Wow. Beautiful. That's such a nice shot.
Wow.
That is 10 out of 10.
Told you it's the best looking aircraft in the world, didn't I?
Very much so.
Just suits that length of fuselage perfectly. Honest to God.
It does. Yeah, it's a very well designed plane. And we also had another
Mats, man.
gifting 10 Airliners Live memberships. Thank
Mad
you, dude.
Mats. Cheers, mate. Thanks, Mats. Hope you're okay today.
Thank you, dude. We did set a rather modest goal of 50 today, and we've destroyed that. Thank you, Mats, as always.
Cheers,
I know
Mats.
you love the channel. I know you watch a lot of AL Crew Room as well. Do appreciate that, and thank you for the continued support. And wow, 10 gifted memberships. Really appreciate that. Thank you.
Cheers, Mats. Thanks, everyone who's gifted so far. Very generous of you.
Yeah, it really is.
Colours popping off the EasyJet.
Yeah, it's looking really nice. These kind of conditions are low-key quite nice. Like, they do let the colours speak for themselves.
Yeah, they do.
Here at the RVP, it looks great. Ryanair heading off to Rhodes now. Ryanair flight 9076. And the registration is Echo India, Echo Victor Bravo.
Not had the retrofits fitted yet, this aircraft.
Oh, yeah. It's becoming less and less
Just looks
common.
strange, don't they, nowadays?
Yeah. And the I don't think you're going to see it on screen. Oh, no, you don't. But on Flight Radar 24, the main picture is one from, it looks like Lanzarote.
Ah.
Possibly, actually. Definitely one of the Canaries. Where do you think that is, folks? Look at the picture. Anyone want to guess? I think I can find out where it is, but does anyone want to guess where that is? I'll zoom in. Looks like a Canary Island of some sort. Anyone want to guess?
Is that on the Ryanair?
Yeah, on the Flight Radar picture.
That looks like...
Let's see what it is. I can find out.
That looks like...
Ooh, okay. It's not what I thought it was. Wow.
Looks like Gran Canaria or something like that.
Ah.
No.
Yeah.
Tenerife.
I've got a better picture. There you go. What do you think, folks? Where do you think that is?
Looks like Tenerife South.
You're going to say Tenerife, are you?
Could be wrong.
I've looked it up.
You cheated.
I'm going to let the chat. Let's see if they can get it right as well. Where do you think that is? And later in the stream, I've got this to share as well. It's a
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Our antics.
Mate.
I'll wait until Sam's on the stream to talk about that.
Mate, I love parrots and stuff like that.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
They are
mate.
cool, aren't they? Dakota childminder, she's got a parakeet, like a little green one. Oh, it's so cute.
I'd love a parrot, mate, but just ain't got time.
They're pretty noisy as well.
Yeah. Our house isn't busy. Well, our house is never like always someone there all the time, so it won't be fair. But I'd love a parrot. Oh, bit of biz metal on the way up.
Heading out to Berlin, this NetJets Cessna Citation XLS. Wow, already taken off. No hanging around. Beautiful. Don't forget, folks, you can purchase your Airliners Live travel mugs as well. I've got mine on show today. There's the lid, but I've taken it off because it's red hot, because it keeps the temperature in nicely. Look at that. Oh, Airliners Live. We've got loads of these in stock at the moment. So we had quite a few left over from winter last year. We kind of kept it quiet. And now we're going into winter this year. And they're very, very good. Very useful this time of year. So I'll be utilising mine lots this year. So I do recommend it, folks. And apparently what they do here at the RVP, if you bring your own, let's say you drink all the coffee, you want to top up, you take it to the cafe, and I think they give you the coffee cheaper because you brought your own cup. So
Correct.
that's quite nice.
Correct. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful version 350 on the departure roll.
Oh, wow. Them engines. That was so good. The noise. That was 10 out of 10. 0.5 ups as well.
Yes.
Loving it.
I love it.
So this picture, Jet Photos, of course, they provide a lot of the pictures for Flight Radar 24. Scroll down, you can see the airport is Tenerife South.
I thought it was.
So Matt was bob on.
Hey, I know we can airports, you know.
Yeah. So, and I think we did a stream from, well, that little town behind there, just to the left of that. You'd have to drive through that town to get to the spotting location that we found. What I'll do, folks, actually, is I'll at some point in the show today show off the setup we had for that, because that was pretty cool.
Yeah. EasyJet on finals.
Yeah, just seeing that on radar now, coming in from Milan. EasyJet flight 3835. It's an Airbus A320. EasyJet Europe, this is.
Steady Eddie touchdown.
A few miles off. I seen someone put Blackpool Airport.
Not quite. The tower weren't there.
Yeah, that's a good
Different
point.
tower.
Yeah, different tower. Yeah. Get a stick of rock from there, please. And from one EasyJet to another, we have one heading out. The one heading out to Lisbon, actually, is now about to line up on the runway. A little bit behind schedule, only an hour and a half for a flight that is probably about an hour and a half. Now, yesterday, folks, we were struggling to find something to do. So we ended up going to a place called Hayrack Church Farm Park and Cafe. Hayrack.
Okay.
And it's a place near Ellesmere Port, where I used to live, actually. And I never went there when I lived there. But look at this, folks. Look at these pictures I got from there. Mega parrot. Look at that. That's a nice colourful parrot right there.
Hey, he's the man, isn't he?
Yeah. I forget the name of these. Someone in the chat will know, I'm sure. Oh, Sam's just joining us as well. We'll resume this when she's on, because she'll be able to help me out a little bit. She'll be very confused when she sees a parrot on the screen. She's here.
EasyJet off to Lisbon.
She's winding me up now. She's lucky there's not a there's a plane on the runway. That way. Stand by.
Okay. Ryanair on the active. Of course, now we are on single runway operations, which is usual for a Sunday until I think until October.
Right, we got Sam here with us.
Hey, Sam.
Yo, yo, yo.
Get
Hello.
in there. You okay, girl?
I am not too bad. I'm shattered because I've just been running around with Dakota trying
I
to
see
wear
that.
her out.
I see that. I was knackered just watching you.
Oh, no. Did all the toddler things that need to be done before he hangs out with Tom and Anne for a moment. So
Tire out.
It's a cockatiel. I was just showing them.
one.
So I've only done these 3 pictures. So yesterday we went to that Hayrack, it was called, farm. It was near Stanlow.
Hayrack Church Farm, I
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Here's Sam, by the way. Here she is.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello. How's it
Very
going?
tired.
Sam is my partner, by the way. So I know you've not been on the stream for a while, actually.
No,
so.
I think it's March.
Seems ages.
Tenerife,
Yeah,
last time I was on.
Really?
Yeah, that
And
long.
I'm sure you featured on like a Wednesday.
Listen, I'm a busy gal.
That's interesting because we were just talking about this picture here. Because this was the picture for a Ryanair. It's gone now, but. And it was this picture.
That's
Which airport's that, Sam? You should know it.
I mean, there's a banana plantation
Yeah,
over
that'd be Tenerife.
It's Tenerife, yeah.
I was having to really think. I was like, no, it's too. The land behind's
You can
too
just-
long for Lanzarote.
Me and Andy,
Yeah.
Andy was just saying you can definitely tell it's a Canary Island, can't you?
Yeah,
just
most
like
definitely.
just aesthetically
Not
looking at the picture.
Volcanic
Is it
vibe.
Blackpool? I think it's Black. Yeah, is this a Blackpool?
Yeah.
I mean, the tower could be over there.
Barton,
Roundbill.
But bit sandy, isn't it?
For God's sake.
well in off to Barcelona.
That Etihad was a nice livery.
You see it, did you?
Yeah, I'd not seen that
Which
before.
side did you prefer, Sam?
I'm actually going to say more of the DC side of things.
Yes.
I actually thought that was a bit. I like both sides, don't get me wrong, but I just thought that was a bit more action-packed.
So do
Pardon
I.
the pun, and it was just a bit cooler. But
It was
both
cool.
sides are really cool. I like the fact that there's 2 sides to pick from.
It was cool. So after Abu Dhabi, you can see pictures there. Look on jet photos, you can see it there. There's a mouse
I
on
do
board.
like that one.
It's a mouse.
Yeah, we were talking about the mouse story about.
I've just heard about that with
Did you?
Tom was on about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a mouse there, so watch out for that.
Gotta divert.
Yeah, kind of time. Right,
Divert.
I can't believe that.
what's anything? Okay, we'll go back to the birds. So
Still awake.
cockatiel, people were saying. You've got to be careful how you say these names, don't you?
So basically, you got me on the show just to talk about birds.
That's basically it.
I was
That's
bird
basically it.
identify. Usually it's a chat. We can
We're not.
correct
You're
it.
not here for the aviation content.
Here we go. Chat.
Oh,
Go on.
yeah,
What's
come
this
on.
one? What's this one? That is an orange bird of some descript.
Orange.
Orange bird. Looks nice, that doesn't it?
He was like, I want one of these.
They're not birds.
They're not birds.
They're pigs. Anyway, so you got to see these animals. You got to buy some feed as well. Like we got to feed these. Would recommend it actually. It was quite cheap. It was about for some food and also 3 of us on entry. It was 20 quid.
Yeah, so, it's
So
like,
you can't go wrong with that.
you get
can
like a bag of food and it's £1 per bag, so it's not too bad.
little rabbit there.
Ah, piggies as well, man.
Pigs, mate. I love pigs, mate. They do stink, but
No, we're not having any in the garden.
Mate, you go from ducks to pigs.
Yeah, mate. That cow print one in the background.
Yeah, guys,
That's a vibe.
chat, please don't tell him about micro pigs, just don't.
Micro pigs.
Little
No.
goose. Little goose. They had a goose.
Oh, that was so loud. It was proper winding to go to and it kept screeching.
Had a
Oh, what a
donkey.
cool tattoo that is.
That's a nice tattoo, isn't it?
Goose loose about the
Goose
soos.
loose. And look, there's Sam.
What face is that?
I just picked a random picture. Sam feeding.
Oh, God, I'm like mid-sentence. Oh, yes, the sheep is made out of wool.
They were cute.
Oh, no.
And there's a goat. That's a goat.
That goat's face looks better than mine.
He is the goat. We learned the sign language for goat as well, didn't we?
Yes, yeah, they had sign languages there as well, and
Yeah.
one of my mates is teaching her toddler sign language as well, which is really cool. And yeah, I thought it was just a bit fascinating.
Someone said that bird was a canary.
Hey.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah, it was a canary.
Canary Islands.
Yeah, it's all linked, isn't it?
They're actually
It's all
linked
coming
to one.
together now.
That's why I thought you put it on there. I didn't realise
They're
you
linked.
did the bird. Oh my god.
What links these two things?
Do-do-do-do. Oh no. I can't.
What's Matt found? He's
I'm just waiting for the Lofty to come past. But we have a Ryanair on the taxi out and another EasyJet just waiting idly there on the taxiway. Wonder how long he's going to have to wait there for.
I quite like that game though. Guess the airport from the
I'm
flight
having to
radar
take my
picture.
glasses off, guys. You're making me cry of laughter here.
Yes, we're all very serious on this stream.
Yeah, it's super serious.
Always.
Absolutely.
All of the times, every single day.
They were strict on here.
And John Little, welcome to Premium Economy, brand new VIP.
Hello.
Hey, John. Hello, John. Welcome in.
Oh god.
This is heading off to Brussels. Interestingly, on Flight Radar, actually, for me, it's just showing Brussels as the word,
That's it.
Oh yeah.
but it's actually Charleroi,
Yeah, if you hover over it.
Manchester to Brussels. I think that.
Is it a good old Ryanair fake Brussels?
Yeah, I think it is. I don't. If you look on the map, I mean, that's Brussels, in the city of Charleroi.
Brussels.
Yeah, and then you just go all the way up here, and there's real Brussels. So, folks, would you call that Brussels airport? Be honest.
I don't know if you can tell, guys, but Andy gets very triggered about this.
Yeah. And Paris.
Brussels South.
Paris Beauvais as well.
Yeah, Paris Beauvais. Yeah.
Don't even get him started on Frankfurt.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
And please, let's not mention London.
How many miles is that? Like, do you reckon that's closer than like Liverpool is to Manchester?
Mate, that's a serious pet hate for you, though, isn't it?
I
It
know.
really is. It triggers him. It keeps him
Peeves
awake at
him.
night.
There needs to be a rule against that. Getting Ryanair left, right, and centre.
Oh no.
Ooh, this looks really nice. Wow. It's
You
got
know, it's only just taken me now to realise, oh, look, we're on reverse ops.
Yes.
I've been here since what time?
What?
I've actually got here before Andy. We raced.
Yeah, just call it Charleroi Airport. Exactly. Like, why?
Absolutely.
Why is it Brussels? So I messaged Flight Radar, be like,
Please.
guys,
I think you should
don't.
tell them.
just on the
Charlotte,
slide,
please
change
stop. Don't wind him up. He will do it.
Have I got time for a quick toilet break?
it. I think so. Yes.
Thank you.
There's nothing
2
really
secs.
crazy happening. We can go back to the animals.
Animals.
Right. So canary bird. So yeah, this place was lovely though. Like they had lots to see and do. They had like I didn't get any pictures of it, but they had like an animal petting area as well, or like a meet and greet, I think it was called.
Yeah, meet the animals.
Where people could like get hands on. The people who worked there brought the animals out. Like they had a ferret. They had a
lizard.
yeah, they called like a mini dragon or something.
Is it a Komodo dragon or something?
Yeah, I
like
don't
that?
know. It's like-
I just remember laughing about free practice of the F1 at Singapore.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, I'll have to get a video of that.
That's so funny.
I wonder if I can find that video. Anyway, and also, what else did they have? Oh, the rabbit. Like,
Yeah, our Dak was obsessed
yeah,
with the
they had a
rabbit.
Dutch dwarf rabbit, and Dakota was obsessed. Like,
Yeah.
it was very cute. It was very, very chill. Not this one. This is just like a standard.
This one looks completely and utterly angry by the fact that this one was next to the pigs. And it just had to smell the pigs all day, every day.
Yeah, it
It's
was
like, I need
yeah,
new
it was.
neighbours desperately.
Right, they were smelly then. When you approach these, you're like, wow, that's a whiff.
Honestly.
That's a fresh whiff right
you
there.
just came up and you're like, oh,
That's a whiff.
fresh.
That's ripe. Runway inspection about. Yeah, makes sense. I think there's a slight break, although we do have a plane rolling, but it'll probably be after that. And a goose. Goose was very loud.
Yeah, it just wound Dakota up. It was dead funny.
She was shouting at it like, stop.
Shush! The ducks are trying to sleep. It's like, Dakota, he's being so noisy. That was it, bearded dragon.
A bearded dragon,
Yeah,
that
that
was it.
was
Yeah,
it.
that was great. Yeah, thanks, Joe.
What was the lizard that was on the track?
I don't know. It looked very similar, though, didn't it?
It was
Wonder if-
massive,
wonder if
much
find it.
larger.
Yeah.
You just see his little legs going out, and it's like, oh god, it's hilarious. Everyone's running after it. The graphics team are absolutely taking the mick and putting like personal bests at the bottom.
Let's just search that.
Lizard has got pole one. His legs cracking me up. Oh dear.
Is this?
Yeah, this is it.
This is.
Oh, that's not of it running.
That's last year.
Is that
yeah.
last year's?
Yeah.
It's just a regular occurrence. It's become a meme.
I'll try and find it. There's a picture. I found a picture of it. That looks like a different lizard. That
Does
doesn't
it? It's much larger. Look at him go. His little legs
Right.
going.
Yeah, I can't really find any videos of it, folks. I'm sure there are some. What's this one? Oh, that's this year. Yeah, there it is. I don't really want to. Oh, is this the one where you got squashed? I don't want to show that one.
Yeah, Alonso did that.
I'll just put
I
this
think.
up. I'll just put this up. Where was it? This one. They had this on the old. Sam watches a bit of Formula One, of course.
Naturally.
So, yeah, apparently there's this lizard, isn't there?
Mm.
Any Formula One fans in the chat? Anyone aware of this meme?
This meme, this regular occurrence in Singapore.
I mean, that's a big lizard.
It's a fair size, though, yeah.
We've seen some decent
Look,
ones.
rapid as well. It went.
Yeah, we've seen some decent sized ones in Tenerife, didn't we?
And they were rapid too.
Yeah.
They shifted.
Tenerife, again, being mentioned.
Oh yeah.
Canaries, lizards. Wow, might as well just go to Tenerife at this point. Should we book a flight?
Should we all go?
Should we all go now?
Let's go now.
Okay, right. See you later. It's been a pleasure. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
That'll wrap the Sunday up.
Thanks for watching. See you later. Which one's going to Tenerife on?
Probably not this one.
No. Is that actually going Copenhagen? No, I'm sorry. I'm just going to trigger you here.
Copenhagen South.
Oh dear.
Scandinavian CRJ 900 heading off to Copenhagen in Denmark.
Terry said it was funny watching it running. Oh man, it was hilarious. And you've just got the stewards that were like bolting after it to no avail. That's absolutely hilarious, that. That's not to scale.
Mega departure there. CRJ. Wasn't it a CRJ that had the tail chopped off in the US? Remember that with the A350 we spoke about 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
We do have a pinging now at the moment. The Airbus A380, king of the skies, and Sam was saying it's not to scale. When you zoom in, it does look quite funny, that doesn't it?
Chris said it was a monitor lizard for Singapore, and I've just googled it. I think that probably is right.
I love how you can see how the jet bridges are configured from this this view, though. Really cool. You see it goes all the way. And usually what I found out, because I was like, oh, I want to go to the A380 gate when I flew with... oh, nice, thanks. Thanks, Tel.
Cheers, Tel.
I want to fly to the A380. I want to go to the A380 gate when I was traveling with EasyJet. So you can see that EasyJet there on the left. I walked all the way to that. Now you can't get any further because there's a checkpoint here where you need like an Emirates ticket to get to the end of the gate. Because I wanted to go down here and watch it depart, like from a plane spotter's point of view, because that'd be a mega view down there, I think.
Yes.
But no, you can't get down there unless you've got an Emirates ticket.
Remember that time we got lost?
In
right
Manchester?
near there.
We
came back.
Yeah. Oh,
we
yeah,
were
on
the
the way
last
back.
off the plane, as per always.
Yes.
And we're like, oh, the A380's there. And I was like, God, that looks massive in person. Like, when you see it here
Yep.
from the RVP, either through the camera or through your own eyes, it doesn't really look as big as until you're actually relatively close to it. Then you can actually appreciate the grand scale of this beast.
Yeah.
Normal for Andy. Last on, first, last off.
Yes, that's it.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Last on, last off. That's the one.
We always blame the child, even when she's not there. But so I was like, come on, let's have a look, let's have a look. And it was dead. This place was deserted. Nobody was around. And fly past. So we started like trying to creep away over and got completely and utterly lost. And we just gave up at this point, didn't we? Because we were like, we found a door, it was like this way to go airside. I'm like, nope. Right, let's go back.
Lovely wave from the crew of the BizJet there.
Very, very smiley, very friendly.
It's a cute little BizJet. They're like little sports planes.
Mate, that's not going to take a lot of runway there.
Oh my God. It's the graphics. It's its legs, it's like doing the Mexican wave.
Sam's so amused by this. This is Terry sent us a video.
Oh, the lizard.
Yeah, the lizard.
Yes,
Look at that
yes.
thing go.
Yes, yes.
He's so quick, him.
Yes.
He's, he's just putting like purple for sector 1.
Mate, he's quick. Look at that. This guy's running. This guy's running. This guy can't keep up.
I'm crying again. He's got
Look at him go.
That is quick.
Mate, he's all arms and legs.
His whole arms and legs. He's quick, him.
Oh god, but Andy paused it and his little legs looked like they were doing the Mexican way. Oh god, I'm crying.
Look at him running after him.
He's quick, isn't he?
Look at him running after him.
Rapido.
You ain't getting me,
That
mate.
guy's like full
Mate, he's
legging
sprinting,
it.
mate.
Yeah, he's sprinting. He can't keep up with this lizard.
The guy there with a bag chasing him behind him.
See, I don't
Yeah.
get paid enough for this. I'm only here for the racing.
I know. I know the lizard had him off, yeah? Usain Bolt. Where are
Honestly,
you?
Yeah.
that lizard actually is on the horsepower scale at this point.
I know, he's
Yeah.
quick.
The
Power-
torque for that is
power to weight
unreal.
ratio.
So he does listen.
Talk from all four legs.
Do you know what DRS means yet?
Come on.
Drag reduction system.
I am so proud.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, definitely didn't need chat's help for that last time. I just said like word salad. I just said like.
Mate, people learnt a lot from us that weekend.
Oh,
Yeah.
so funny. Oh. This is a hike.
Ryanair heading off to Alicante, beautiful destination. I wonder if that's still the most popular destination out of Manchester. It sometimes is. No, right now, the most popular destination, according to Flight Radar, is Dublin.
Interesting.
83 flights per week. It's wild, that, isn't it?
Can I just go back to the F1 very briefly?
Yeah.
I want to see if it's just me that does this. When I'm watching the F1 and it goes to all these different tracks around the world,
Yeah.
and you see the advertisements for the flag carrier, so Singapore right now is obviously like Singapore Airlines, you get like Qatar and all that kind of stuff. Is it just me that geeks out about that? It's like, oh, look, it's Singapore. Gets excited over a damn ad. Or is it just me? Am I just really that weird?
You'll have to chat for that one.
Please, I can't be on my own here.
You love the theme song, don't you?
Oh, God, don't. It took me a long time to get used to it. Like, the chain was the best. It still is the best.
Yeah.
I was very bitter about it. I'm bitter about something else today. I'll tell you about that in a minute, though. And now, like, when it's coming up to, like, Thursday, Friday, and it's race weekend, you just hear me go around the house going, da, 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 completely and utterly out of tune. It's awful. Absolutely awful.
But Andy loves that.
God bless his ears. And then
Wait.
we've got Dakota
Oh.
to start singing a song as well. Very
Yep.
particular.
Get in there, Dak.
It's not the theme song. It's Max Verstappen. It's like that's so wrongly pronunciated. It's like no Dakota. It's Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen. It's like oh my God, stop.
What a girl.
This plane on Flight Radar never came off Flight Radar. So look, it came in, it flew in. You can see the trail there of it flying in on 05 left. Parked up at signature.
Yes.
but
And then
probably wasn't there long enough to
I'm
go off
turning the
radar.
transponder off.
Yeah, and just went straight back out. So it might not have even been here that long.
Have a look.
It landed at Manchester scheduled 10:10.
Yes.
Oh, babe, Rika said that they don't watch the F1 at all, but something like what I get when it comes to YouTube ads of things that they like.
Oh,
and I do
nice.
the same with, like, I see an ad for an airline. I'm like, yo, look, it's British Airways on a billboard. That's mental. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
really not. I know that airline.
Wow, that thing was not
Blind.
waiting around. That was the quickest.
Dusties.
That was the quickest in and out I've ever seen. It's heading off to Luton apparently. So I don't know why it was in a rush.
Because it can. Like I was saying earlier, like little biz jets and whatnot, they're like the little sports planes of the airline world. I like it.
I was just showing Sam. Jane Chu dropped off these 3.
I am now hungry.
Incidentally 3.
Oh, what a shame.
Did she? I suppose she probably got one for Martin. But
Yeah.
Martin's not here, so what a shame.
Don't worry, Martin, I've got it covered. It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Don't worry, Sam will look after it.
I'll look after
Take
it.
one for the team.
Take one for the team.
I really need to lose weight. This is not helping me, but I'm not going to decline that.
Sausage roll.
Oh, God, yes.
Kat saying, great to hear another girl spotter. Yo.
Hey.
Tis I.
Nice. Yes,
There's not many of us, but The ones that are cool.
I know. Well,
Yes.
demographics, our viewers are like 95% male.
Yeah, that would make
Yeah.
sense.
But our supporters are like literally almost 50-50.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Really?
There's like
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
correct.
there's
Yeah.
a lot of female supporters, so maybe women are just more generous. I don't know.
You're damn right we are.
I don't know.
You're damn right we are.
Maybe women see the value in VIP more than men.
Speaking of generosity, I was going to be very generous today and buy that painting at the RVP shop of that
Yeah.
Concorde.
Oh yeah.
Love it. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's actually there for a steal. So they've got it for 45 quid. And
Yeah.
the only one I could see online is 85 quid because I was trying to research the artist. They've got another by like the same artist and whatnot. They've got a few. Rocked up today. It's not there.
Oh, it's gone.
And I want to cry. I'm very bitter. So I'm sad.
Emirates A380s on the move as well. To French, thank you for the 2 months of business class. Same morning, guys. Raining here in Essex.
Oh.
Frustrated. The roles are reversed.
Keep it there, we are.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count my chickens just yet, my dear. It doesn't look very nice over there.
Yeah.
Just saying. I'm not even
Just
going
shush, will ya?
I'll get the Doppler radar.
You're
out.
not stood up here.
Well, we had it up before, actually. I think I've closed it. Because, yeah, I didn't want to talk about it.
Emotional damage. Look at that. Is that going northwest?
Yes.
How could I guess?
Yes.
Yes. The problem is with me and Andy being together in the same kind of room is we bounce off each other in the fact of Dakota's catchphrases. So I apologise if we start saying things that just don't make sense like every single days.
Yeah.
But yes.
Here comes Fat Albert next out.
Flying forehead.
Flying
Like Foed.
I heard that one before. Heading off to Dubai, Emirates A380. And thank you for the gift subs today, folks. It's a great way to support the channel. I know Conrad and Tom and Anne.
Yeah, that was nuts, that was.
Yeah, and even John Russell and Matt, all gifting huge amounts.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
I did set a pretty modest goal of 50, and we've hit 82. So yeah, thank you,
Yikes.
folks. In the first hour, we hit that as well. So wow, crazy.
Damn.
Here we go. Enjoy the views of this, folks. There we go. A little bit behind schedule today, but not massive. About half an hour behind.
Has anyone actually been like Dubai?
I say what?
Like Dubai airport?
Any of us?
Oh, no, just any of the chat, really, I suppose. I know you haven't. Don't think Matt has.
No.
No? I definitely haven't.
We discussed that on Friday, on the Friday show, how many people have actually been on the 380.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And there's
I
only like
saw
a
that,
third
yeah.
of the chat that actually
Oh wow.
been lucky enough to be on,
No,
been on one.
but imagine going to Dubai, like the amount of A380s that like
Yeah, oh, yeah,
based
yeah,
there.
yeah.
That
Imagine.
must be nuts.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you're a spotter there, oh god, it's another A380. yeah.
Yeah.
Oh look, it's a 737. Whoa.
Like going to Heathrow and all the Dreamliners. and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, another A380.
Oh,
God, I'm
God.
sick
Yeah,
of
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Bored of these.
I think I remember looking at Dubai International, and they all sort of come at the same time though, because right now it's quite quiet. But I think it's because it's an awkward time over there.
Yeah.
Jeez, 40 degrees C.
Jeez.
Yeah, you can see it here. I mean, yeah, I have looked at it when it's loads of A380s. So maybe it's like, you know, peaks and troughs really. Being 40 degrees C there.
What if you zoomed in? Like,
what's the
you
local
can
time?
on hours.
Is it really only 1:30 in the afternoon there? What? That's weird. I thought it
Yeah,
was
Greece isn't like 3 hours away. I can hear my daughter.
There she is.
I can, yeah, she's
I just said muddy
puddles, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
You're gonna get full. Ha ha.
So yeah, that's the destination. 40 degrees C over there. That's a bit warm, if I'm honest.
Right, I think I'm going to have to go back out to it.
I tell you
before
what,
she
right?
jumps back
She's
in
going to
that
get
puddle.
full. Look at she's touching the mud. Get in there, Dak.
Anne's just rolled her eyes
Get in
like,
there,
Lord
Dak.
help me.
You'll be a proper girl, Dak.
Yeah, she's a mother's daughter, to put it that way. She's a lot more girlier than me, though.
Look at her in that puddle class.
Like, she'd be very muddy puddles, but she's also like, I want some lip gloss on my lips and paint my nails. And then the other hand, she's like, Mummy, I want another tattoo. It's like, okay, you can't. I don't like this one. Like, just get this out of your system now, won't you?
Bless her. Here we go. Flight Echo Kilo 22. Biggest passenger aircraft in the world, about to depart from runway 05 left. Here on the Sunday show from Airliners Live. Enjoy this, ladies and gentlemen.
Mega departure there. Wow, Dubai only 3 hours ahead. How does that work?
Yeah, so no way is Greece 3 hours ahead.
Yeah, I thought Greece.
We had this conversation, me and Matt did earlier. You thought it was like 3. I thought it was 1. Matt says
Yeah.
it's 1 or 2, depending on what time of year
It's,
it is.
yeah, it's 2. Look, yeah, because
Two.
we're going to Corfu, and yeah, it's currently just like 12:30 over there now, so it's 2 hours.
We're
ahead.
just having to plan what we're doing, me, Dakota, and time zones.
Yeah, because what they say is, like, obviously it's easy without kids. This is, if you can try and keep your own time zone, that's great. You know, like maybe you're staying up later or going to bed earlier and getting up. You know, as a result, that is best. But I mean, 2 hours difference is not.
This takes
not massive, is it?
5 nights.
Nah.
Yeah. Whereas when you go into like the States, you know, we were waking up at like 3 a.m. weren't we, when
Yeah.
we first got to the.
Yeah, but that wasn't
to
our
the US.
fault. There was a thunderstorm waking us
That's
up.
true. Yeah, I was wide awake. Like I was like, I can't physically. I was like,
The adrenaline.
I know, because
The
for us,
building got hit by lightning.
because for us it was like that was like 9 a.m. So I was like wide awake, and I was like, I'm ready for breakfast. I'm starving. And it was like 3 in the morning.
You've got to wait like 3.5 hours for breakfast. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, but I'm hungry now.
We were literally first in that kitchen, first in the restaurant. Like everyone's still asleep. The sun hasn't even risen yet.
We're just like early birds, like, yeah. Because
Like-
we're always like this in the UK. We always wake up at like 3 a.m. for the day.
I remember the first time we went together. It was didn't we go to In-N-Out Burger at like I can't remember, silly o'clock at night, just because for us it was like I don't even know. It must have been.
There would have been the other way around.
Yeah, I remember it being like very off.
In-N-Out Burger was on my birthday when we got to Austin. We flew
Yeah.
to Austin, and we just, because it was like so close to Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
it was just one of those whereby nothing really wanted to be open, and In-N-Out was open, and we're like, we need food. And
Yeah.
go to bed.
Right. How's the weather looking up there? It looks like it's getting a bit wet.
Not too bad. Don't
Little
say the
bits.
word yet. Don't say the words. Don't say it.
Yeah.
Got an Air for the Air France E170 long range. We saw it being arriving earlier, and we also have the Finn Air E190 long range on the way out to Helsinki. Should be the next aircraft we see.
Lovely.
And on the approach right now, on a 8-mile final, we have a Pegasus coming in from Istanbul, and then we have a Lufthansa A321 coming in from Frankfurt, and then an EasyJet coming in from Bordeaux, following a 1 hour and 15-minute flight up.
Yeah, it's looking nice and busy.
Get in there now.
Right, I'm going to have to...
Yeah, you're going to have to, because she's throwing mud and stones
Yeah.
around there.
Wrecking the
She's
place.
trouble.
She's actually giving me like a high level of anxiety right now. Like Mama Bear mood's coming up, and I'm up by like a meerkat, like looking at her like, girl, what you doing? Girl, you better be good.
Thank you for joining us. It was nice.
Yes, Sam.
I'll try and get you on
Thanks
as a
for making
full.
me cry
Yep.
twice. Oh, sorry, sir.
I'll try and get you on as a full full
God,
guest
yeah,
one stream.
this is a...
Have you got time in your busy schedule, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. the pros and cons about this new job. I have every weekend available again, so that's nice. But then I'm not available in the week. I mean, if I'm having a quiet week, then maybe, but I can't promise anything. I can't even tell you when it's going to be quiet or when it's going to be busy. Everyone's buying houses. And yeah,
Good to be busy.
Yeah, if you want the housing market crash, stop buying houses, but that's a different story. So yeah, it's all good. I'm enjoying it though.
Good.
But yeah, thanks for making me quiet, Rise. I can't speak now. It's been emotional, literally. And if anybody in the chat right now who's watching the F1 this weekend and supports Alpine, good. That's what I like to hear.
You're going to be watching today, aren't you?
Yeah,
There's a race on
I'm
today.
leaving early because I'm going to watch the F1 and watch Alpine make no points again.
Ah.
Yeah, me and Travis need to have discussions. For people that don't know, the only reason I support Alpine is because my brother actually works for them. Otherwise, I wouldn't.
You love them.
No, but they've got a nice livery. The pink and the blue. If they had a plane like that, that'd be sick.
What if I can find a picture of it real quick before you go? So
Yeah, you want Alpine A...
2024.
No, don't do that. A.
What?
A.
I'm going to get this Pegasus in and then wrap a few things up.
Get back on it. Press the wrong thing. Alpine A. 5, 2, 4. This is the terrible car, but it looks so good. Oh, she looks sublime.
Does look good, doesn't it? No.
It was mainly black because we were overweight and couldn't afford to add more weight by painting it.
That's quite nice, isn't it?
It's nice.
I like it.
I want to get a model of that. 1 to 118 scale, please. Thanks. Love
There you
you.
go. If anyone wants to get Sam a birthday present, it's not far
Subliminal
away after your
messages.
birthday.
It won't be actually. Let's have that or an MX-5. I want to do something charity related with an MX-5, so that's in the works.
Oh, yeah.
But it's secret. Only I know. Even Andy doesn't know. I don't think you know, actually, do you?
No.
Yeah, come see Pegasus coming in from Istanbul.
Right, I'm going for real. Right, bye.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on.
Cheers, Sad.
Bye.
Maybe we're getting pretty wet up here, so I'm going to have to wrap things up in a sec. Not drastically, but... What's the weather saying, mate?
It's that awkward time of year when you don't know what clothes to wear as well. Because
Yeah.
yesterday, man, it was
In
well
between,
warm.
innit?
Yeah, it was well warm. Walking around that farm place, and like I could have had shorts, and t-shirt on. And now today, it was like, what do I pick from the wardrobe? And today, it feels a lot different.
What's the weather saying, mate? Is it intermittent, this rain, or
I think it's going to be a bit like this for a little bit. So maybe,
is it worth wrapping up? Or
yeah, if you want to wrap your gear up, maybe just if you want to put the
I
face
just put
cam.
stuff on the camera and stuff.
Yeah, the face cam, you can just put that down. It doesn't matter too much. I usually just don't bother with it when it rains because it's just like a big faff. Right, as Matt wraps up the equipment there, waterproofing, my coffee's still going strong here as well. I'll turn that down a little bit. We had Dave Hustreith with a gifted membership as well. Thank you, Dave. Really appreciate that.
Cheers, Dave.
And I think there was a little bit more support to catch up on. Alex with a brand new premium economy member. Thank you, Alex.
Cheers,
Alex
Alex.
Rowe, I recognise that name.
Yeah, I recognise that.
Yeah. Have you been a VIP before, Alex, or are you just a viewer? I can't remember. Yeah, McLaren are doing really good at the moment. I don't mind getting behind McLaren as well. Like they're a good team. And to be fair, like in terms of cars and stuff, I've always been a fan of McLarens. You know, if I could have a supercar, I'd probably pick a McLaren. So yeah, that would be nice. But Alpine, you know, I can get behind them too. I mean, we had the pleasure of doing a factory tour a couple of months ago down in Oxfordshire, and it was really good actually. Really enjoyed that. Courtesy of Sam's brother, of course. It was mega. Got to see all like the. It was more like research going on there, and obviously production of the actual chassis and the aerodynamic components and stuff. Did Sam take a sausage roll? She did indeed. Remember, love. Evidence. Receipts. We got the receipts.
Proof
Yeah.
that we didn't have to.
There's two here. It's out of focus, but I'm sure you can see. And I can pass you yours up if you want.
Absolutely fine just yet. Thank you, mate.
Yeah, I'm okay at the moment. I'll probably have mine at the end.
Aer Lingus A320 going to be making its way on the return leg to Dublin. And we do have the Finnair E190 lining up.
And John Gilbert, thank you for the gifted membership as well. Wow,
Hey, cheers, John.
lots of support today. Really appreciate it, folks. Thank you.
And looks like number 2 to touchdown and is the next heavy to arrive with us. And it is Wendy Darling, and she's coming in from Orlando following 7 hours, 25 minutes of flight time. And she's just now coming onto the approach very soon.
Alex saying he's been a viewer for a while. Okay.
Yeah, I thought you had Alex.
Makes sense. Thank you, Alex, for the support. It's appreciated. Welcome to VIP.
Finnair.
Yeah, heading up to Helsinki. Mega departure there. 05 left in operations at the moment, just for departures and arrivals at Manchester Airport.
Fast taxi from the Air France hop. This aircraft's going to be heading back down to the French capital, down to Paris Charles de Gaulle.
Mega. Joanna Smith with a 31 months of business class.
Hey, nice one, Joanna.
She says she booked Florida for her next year for her 30th birthday.
Get in there, Joanna. Nice.
Virgin A350 taking off on the Sunday show. 31 months have gone so fast. Thanks, guys, she says. Amazing. Thank you, Joanna.
Cheers, Joanna. Thanks a lot.
That's amazing. I wish I did something like that for my 30th.
Yeah.
I had a flight on my 30th, but it was from Barton to Barton. I was really appreciative of that. It was really good. It was a present from Sam, actually. And I think I mentioned it on stream, didn't I? I wonder if I get some pictures of that, actually. Just because I've never shared that on stream. But yeah, that flew from Barton Aerodrome and did I guess you call it a leisure flight, I think you call it. Something like that. And yeah, that was really cool. Got to see my own house from above, which was very, very surreal. Obviously, I'm not going to show pictures of that, but yeah, it was very surreal.
It's in parts of your house that you thought you'd never see.
It was so bizarre. I haven't got any pictures of me because it was not on my thing. I'll have to look.
EasyJet on short final from Bordeaux.
Mega. Mega arrival there. As Matt said, coming in from Bordeaux. A little bit of rain trickling down at Manchester as well.
Just a bit.
I don't think it's going to get much worse than this. It might get a little bit, but it looks pretty steady. It's very similar to the last few shows. This.
Yeah. Like say, not a patch on that Sunday show though. That was non-stop, wasn't it?
Oh mate, that was hard work. Put it that way.
Here we go. Aer Lingus A320. This is a 20-year-old airframe. Echo Echo on the registration. Carried out a couple of flights this aircraft yesterday. A flight to Izmir later in the day, and also a flight to Naples. And now finding itself at Manchester for this first routing of the day. Gear goes up.
Mega. On there. Yeah, so just pop this up. There she goes, back to Paris, Charles de Gaulle. Lovely, lovely. Ian M saying he went yesterday. It was gorgeous weather and sunny, and had a lovely burger in the Romper.
Hey, nice.
I don't think I've ever had food in the Romper before.
I haven't, no.
I've heard it's good though, you know.
I've heard that, yes. I think of Paul. Our mod Paul, who said it was lovely food in there.
Yeah, this is the plane I flew on my birthday. This. That's me and a little tiny Icarus C-42 out of Barton Aerodrome. It was very windy that day though. Literally, as we were sat there doing the flight briefing in the plane was rocking left and right because the wind was bad. And I was like, mate, I'm going to get very, very ill doing this. Yeah, it was really fun actually. And
wacky wave coming through the Sun Express.
nice. Yeah, there's me in the old seat there. It was very crowded. It was so cramped in there that you couldn't even like put your phone anywhere. You know, like there wasn't much space for anything. I think that was a flap lever at the top. They said lever at the top next to the headphones. You got the stick there, the the control stick, what you call it, side stick, and the throttle was under your legs. It was so bizarre.
Crazy.
Yeah, I flew it too. Yeah, so the instructor Chris, he took it off and kind of got it out of Barton, and then he did the whole circuit around my town, and then after that I just flew it back, and I did most of the approach into Barton as well. I got it on final approach, and then he touched it down. Yeah, the rain's looking a bit grim in it.
Yeah, just brought the webcam in for a
Yeah, that's fine.
brief second. I don't want it getting damaged. So.
Yeah, don't stress about that. It's all good.
It seems to be taking most of the rain, actually, the webcam. Everything else seems all right, but the webcam, the smallest appliance we've got, is taking the majority of that.
I know, it's a nightmare. Problem is, you get water on the lens, and then all of a sudden it's like you have to keep wiping the lens. And
Absolutely,
it's another thing. That's just a nuisance. You know you're old when you're entering your birth month year online. You have to spin the whole thing like you're on Wheel of Fortune. Keep scrolling down. Ooh, nice. Next arrival, by the way.
350.
350, nice. Coming in from Orlando. We've got a lot of planes on high up on the old flight radar tracking. This is number 4. It was on number 3, actually, for a moment. Most tracked worldwide. Airbus A350 1000 with Virgin Atlantic.
Touchdown that was.
That was good. Great view. Like I said, coming in from Orlando. One of the most tracked planes in the world on Flight Radar 24. I wonder what are the most at the moment. Let's have a quick check.
Spitfire. Vickers Spitfire at the minute.
Oh yeah, that's cool, isn't it? Where even is that? Down Netherlands, maybe?
Yeah. I think there's a lot going on over Netherlands at the minute.
Yeah.
Got a military weekend or something ongoing.
Yeah. There's an aircraft flying over there. Looks like Netherlands, I'd say so. Yeah, Eindhoven right there, so it's...
Yeah, it's to the south, isn't it?
Yeah. So that is the most tracked. And to be fair, numbers-wise, that's not crazy. That's 588. So I think we could beat that if we try on maybe our Emirates A380 arrival, which is... Where is he? King of the Skies. It's a good question. Anyone know? Anyone know? Where's the A380?
I see him. He's currently 1 hour and 10 minutes out, just over flying, just gone over Frankfurt.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Emirates A380 coming in a little bit early today, which is nice. We won't stick around too long today if the weather's going to be like this. Yeah, we'll probably wrap shortly after that. We'll see what's going on.
Yep. On the ground, we have a Singapore A350. Mike on the registration of that, and that aircraft's the aircraft going to be heading over to the US, over to Houston. Just pushing back now from the pier at T2. And got the Sun Express we just saw taxiing past us. That's going to be the next departure.
In Belgium, there's an air show. Okay. That makes sense.
Right, okay. Makes sense, yeah, absolutely.
Couldn't have an air show here today, I'm afraid.
No chance.
You wouldn't see much. I remember when I went to Southport Air Show, and they had were they the Korean Blue Angels.
Yeah, it was when I went as well.
Yeah,
Korean Air Force.
and obviously they were doing all their manoeuvres and formation flying.
They was incredible. They was, you know.
Yeah, but they do their breaks, don't they? So they break and then they enter another formation.
Yeah.
But a lot of the breaks and stuff were above clouds, so they'd come down and kind of fly around, and then they'd be like, "And now for the big break," and then you just hear, you're like, "Whoa, what's going on?"
Yeah.
You can't see anything; it's just clouds, and it was like scattered clouds, but the clouds always lined up with where the action was. So I think they were a good show. I think they were good. They did well.
I think they're brilliant, me.
Yeah. I think they did well. I love the, I don't know why, but the Typhoons always gets me at them events. I don't know, I love the Typhoon.
Yeah,
I know it's a bit of a default thing to get hyped about. But yeah, I love seeing Typhoons.
Yeah, the beautiful 350 just arriving with us. Will make its way over to Terminal 2. And then
Okay.
take around an hour and a half, these 350s, to get turned around.
Aiden, that's interesting. So I was actually thinking, not that we really do these anymore, I was thinking about writing like an article about like what are the most blag airports. Aiden saying Charleroi is 25 miles south of Brussels. Heathrow is 14 miles from London.
Yeah.
Is it really though? Because well, it depends on when you could class.
Greater London, you know.
Yeah, like what would you class as London, right? Like by that logic, Manchester's not in Manchester, you know. So
Absolutely.
Gatwick is 24 miles. Luton is 27 miles. That's even more than Charleroi. And Stansted is 30. A friend of mine flew from Stansted the other day. She was like, "Wow, it's so far away, isn't it?" Like,
Is that Cassie?
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
You look at it on a map. It's a bit silly, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
it's
like
a bit silly.
London Luton.
Yeah.
Here goes the Sun Express. You saw a taxiing past us just briefly earlier.
Thank you, Roy. I appreciate it.
Cheers, Roy.
Have a good day. Yes, so we're getting a shout out as well. Yeah, so you got London, which is here. This is London, all right, as you imagine. Like, I'd say, I don't know, you could say Greater London, right? But, like, you got this kind of ring road. You can't really see it on this, but London here. London City is in London, isn't it? You could comfortably say that.
Yeah.
And then you'd say London Heathrow is slightly outside. I'd say that's slightly outside. Enough to be like, yeah, that's the London airport. But then, like you said, you got some airports that are miles away. Like London Gatwick. Look at that. That's not even London. That's like way down here. And then even further out, London here, right? Again, you got up here. There. London Stansted. That's not London.
That there, London.
I know. Like, surely to get from London Stansted to London, that's a fair trek. That is. If you wanted to get a taxi, that's going to cost you a lot of money. That.
Yes.
A lot of money. I wonder if anyone can, like, maybe if I did an article about this, right, I could do things like the average taxi cost from here to there would be this, like, I feel like that'd actually be good info for people.
Yes, good content.
And then, isn't there, like, an Oxford airport? There, look at that! London, Oxford.
Me.
What the heck? Why? Look how far away it is. Oh, that's got to be a good, like, I don't know, probably like an hour away. We might as well call this London, Manchester at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Glasgow, Manchester.
London, Oxford. Like, what?
That's wacky, innit?
That's weird. I wonder what flies to
Mate,
London,
I saw
Oxford.
one. I saw a heli the other day, and it took off from place QKH, Wolverhampton.
Right.
You know, you're like, what?
Yeah.
You got East Mids and everything there.
Yeah.
Now you
yeah,
got another
yeah.
airport as well. I don't know if that was just like a normal airstrip, like a GA airstrip or something.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're in London, Oxford, just looking at flight radar, you got, there's no commercial flights there, put it that way. These are all like executive jets, Pilatus PC-12.
Yeah, okay.
TBM.
TBMs.
Yeah, they're 700, I think. Quite small things, actually. Something from Manchester there, a beach. Yeah, coming in. King 250. Interesting. But again, like, if it's an executive airport and you're flying to London, why would you fly to Oxford?
Absolutely, yeah.
Like, someone who's got an executive jet, they probably want to save a bit of time.
I bet it's like I bet a lot of it's like you say, landing fees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Cost.
There you go. Coming in next from Ibiza, NetJets Europe Phenom 300. It's an Embraer executive jet. Charlie Sierra, Papa Hotel Oscar. Has anyone in the chat ever flown to like one of these airports that are not really a not really a an airport as such? not in the right place, put it that way.
Here we go.
I don't think I have. I almost did. There's one in Barcelona, I think. Oxford City Airport is 62 miles from London. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's like in America. There's thousands of municipal airports and stuff like that, isn't there, you know? Not exactly like international or anything.
Do you guys not check the weather forecast before you go out? So, got two answers for you there. First of all, I do. And
Let me just
today,
ignore it.
yeah, today it said it was going to be dry up until originally about
1.
yeah, well, when I checked it originally, it said this morning.
Yeah.
It said about 3 p.m. It was going to start raining.
Okay. Right.
So there's your first answer.
Yeah.
And the second answer is we do, but there's no point in reading it because it's usually wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. Manchester East Midlands. Yeah, exactly. But by that logic, and I said this last time, it would anger a lot of people, but you could call Liverpool Manchester, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's that close.
It's like down the road.
Yeah, you've got like Liverpool there, you've got Harden, you know? Is that Liverpool Harden, you know? Is that Blackpool Liverpool? That's it. I don't know. You know what I mean? There's no end. There's no end to it. There are buses just outside the terminal. I got the bus to Charleroi station. Yeah, that makes sense. I assume that would be the case, Aidan. If you got a flight to Brussels, Charleroi, I assume there would be like transport from Charleroi to Brussels, right? Like there'd be some kind of direct service. Otherwise, it's kind of, you know.
So on the way out now, we have the Turkish and we also have the Singapore 350. Turkish is a 330 today, this morning. See the rain coming down now a little bit.
It's getting wet, isn't it? You okay up there at the moment?
Absolutely, mate.
Yeah.
I'm up here now.
Yeah.
No going back.
That's it. Yeah, Turkish Airlines next to go. That's heading out to, as Matt said, Istanbul. And that's followed in the train by Singapore Airlines. Heading off to Houston. I assume they probably had a bit of an uptick in traffic with the Singapore Grand Prix at the moment.
Yes.
And Annika Greenwood, welcome back. It's 25 months of business class.
Hey, cheers, Annika. Thanks a lot.
saying, good to be back watching the streams. Thank you, Matt, for asking Arak to catch our arrival.
Hey, yeah, my pleasure.
What was it? What did he catch? Do you remember?
I think it's just a standard 7-3 came in, yeah. They came back from Alicante.
Nice. Did you have a good trip, Annika?
I believe it was Thursday when they came back.
It's always
I'm
good to see.
mistaken.
Yeah, it's always good to see you guys at the RVP.
Yeah. Oh, we had a great time, guys. Here's the Turkish 330, Istanbul bound, and then the Houston bound 350 of Singapore taxiing behind.
We almost went to Heaton Park yesterday.
All right.
And if we would have diverted and went to the Easy Cafe again. A grand return.
Easy calf.
Yeah. Yeah, Turkish Airlines first. We also got the Singapore Airlines Airbus A350 heading back to Houston, or onto Houston, should I say, to complete its journey from Singapore to Houston via Manchester, as we see most days of the week here. And Conrad, welcome to Crew Seat membership.
Hey, Conrad, man. Thanks a lot.
Cheeky upgrade.
Get in there, Conrad.
Thanks, Conrad.
What
Thank
a
you.
guy.
Yeah, thank you for the huge support today as well, of course. Not to be forgotten. And the little donation as well. It used to be Nottingham East Midlands Airport, but it's officially in Leicestershire and near Derby. Yeah, Andy, it sounds like a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
I think East Midlands is a good name for it. It's kind of what it is. Awesome, Annika. I'm glad you had a good time. Yeah, it's a bit murky here today, folks. It's definitely going to make for some awesome spray shots, especially
Yes,
on
absolutely.
on the landings as well.
As it benefits.
Certainly does.
Beautiful Singapore 350-900 rolling past us.
Welcome in, Ken, as well. Ken, did you get your prize as well? Did that
Oh,
arrive?
yes.
I assume it would have. If it's not, then I can look into it. There was a couple of questions about merch in the chat. Of course, Martin's been very busy with a lot going on at the moment. He's not here on the show as well. I don't think he'll be in the office tomorrow. So myself, I'm going to be picking up some of the merch tasks tomorrow as well. So if there's any merch inquiries, just be patient with that. I'll look into it tomorrow. And Francis, thank you for gifting a membership as well.
Hey, cheers, Francis, mate. Thanks a lot.
Appreciate that.
We're okay today.
Also with EasyJet on the taxi out as well.
Yeah, we do.
That's heading off to Milan. Might just catching that. Nice, Ken. Great. Glad you received it. I'm flying to Belarus Airport. I believe it's 50 miles from Paris.
What?
And I've booked a car. Wow, Lee, is that...
Was that Beauvais?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Beauvais.
Yeah, I think that's like... You got Charles de Gaulle, and I think Beauvais is like... To like this... like a southwest from Paris, could be mistaken.
Yeah, see if we can find it on the map, actually. Again, that's like somewhere you book if you're flying with, you know, Ryanair or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. They do a few flights a week to there, actually, right now.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of airports in Paris when you look at it.
Yeah.
Struggling to find Beauvais. I'll have a look. I'll find it. Thanks for tuning in today, folks, on your Sunday show here at Airliners Live.
Yes.
If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button. Helps us out massively. And also get involved in the chat. It's good to see you all getting nice and active in there as well. Oh, I found it. It's okay. So, yeah, here's Paris. This be Paris. Yeah, you got Paris Charles de Gaulle up here, which is a very big airport, and as you can see, it's very well connected to the heart of Paris city.
Crazy
But,
airport, that.
yeah, you got Le Bourget, you got Paris Orly down here, another huge airport with a very closely knit to the city centre. And then if I zoom out, way up there, Paris Beauvais, which, yeah, I'm not a fan. This is out in just, that's not Paris. Oh, look at the size of that gap.
It's not Paris.
That's not Paris.
Here we go, Turkish 330. Lovely heavy on the routing out of Manchester down to Istanbul. Spray.
Whoa. Tango Charlie, Juliet Oscar Golf on the reg. Jog on. There's a plane landing as well. Wow.
Oh yes.
Not much separation there, is there? Tap Airport coming in from Lisbon, an Airbus A320. 24 years old, this plane.
Just landing in the
Oh, nice. Look how soaking wet that runway is. This plane's kicking up sprays, but you can just see the water building up there. This next departure, folks, is going to be the one, though. This is going to be good.
Yes.
Singapore A350, heading off to Houston.
Just lining up as well now.
It's going to be nuts, this.
Right, sort this waterproofing out quickly.
No worries. And we do have the Aer Lingus A330 as well on the move.
Oh, yes.
That's over at Terminal 2 at the moment, pushing back. Usually visible on map cam there, over at the main part of the terminal. And that's heading off to Orlando, A330-300 series. Here we go. This is going to be good. Hype for this. Just about finishing my coffee as well.
I'm out. Done.
Need 2 of these. Might buy another one.
Portugal. Well, it's just landed, as Martin mentioned, has arrived from the Portuguese capital, Lisbon. Round about an hour late. He was due in at 10 past 10, so a little late. 2 hours 46 minutes.
Wow, what a sound! That sounded nuts.
Mate, I've never heard a 350 like that.
And again, another plane about to land.
Yep.
It's non-stop. Ryanair coming in from Lanzarote. 737-800 series. How does the camera cope with the rain? Luckily, we've got like a, I mean, they're quite common, a DSLR cover. So it's like a waterproof cover, sorry. So it's like almost like a bag, isn't it? That goes over it. And then you tighten like these pull strings to kind of seal it in.
Correct.
And it's just the lens pokes out. And luckily on these Sony
They're
cameras,
pretty hardy, aren't they?
yeah, they're pretty well sealed, to be fair. You know, when we had that issue with the fogging that we had on the lens, we spoke to some like Sony authorized technicians and stuff, and they were like, yeah, these things are pretty robust when it comes to water, so you don't really have to worry about them too much. But yeah, we obviously don't let them just sit out in the open and get soaked, because I think things could go south quite easily.
I think you're asking for trouble if you do that.
Yes. Heading off to Milan, this EasyJet Europe A320 this time, with the sharklets on board as well, so usually creates well, that obviously has a bit more on the wing, so
Yeah.
not as agile, these planes. Oh, nice, David, saying that his daughter is on the Cancun flight at 11:30. Nice.
Hey, nice. Catch that.
Hopefully it's relatively on time. Usually it is.
Look at the spray being kicked up now, ladies and gents. Mad.
Nice, love that. It's a good question. All things switchy. So, any idea why Barton Aerodrome was changed to Salford City Airport and now is called Manchester Barton Aerodrome? Keep changing the name. Right, so it was originally, way back when, it was originally called Manchester Airport.
Yep.
I can't remember the dates and stuff. You had to look these up. Then it was changed to Barton Aerodrome because obviously this, which was formerly RAF Ringway, became Manchester Airport because this was then the main airport for Manchester. So obviously they had to rename that to Barton. Then they renamed Barton to Manchester City Airport because it kind of plays the role similar to London City, obviously a smaller scale, where it's just on the doorstep of Manchester. So those flying into the city could have like just straight access to the city, right? And it kind of highlighted the main selling point of Barton, which was it's close to the city, right? Like Trafford Park's on your doorstep there. You're right on the M60. You can literally be in the city within 10-15 minute drive, so on and so on. So they changed us to that, and I think what they found was they kind of didn't like it in the sense that it kind of lost a bit of its heart because Barton has a lot of history behind it, and people refer it to Barton. That's just the word that you call it. You don't call it Manchester City, and I think over time they kind of realised that, and people were still calling it Barton, so they changed it back to Barton, or Manchester Barton Aerodrome, which I think works really well because it is that, you know. What do you folks in the chat think? Do you think Barton's an ideal name, or do you think Manchester City worked better?
I think it suits Barton.
Yeah, it's almost like a cultural thing, isn't it? It's just what we call it.
Yeah. I think it depends on your locality as well.
Yeah.
Beautiful 330 on the way out.
Do you want me to get some things to wipe your lens with, by the way?
A bit of tissue would do us, mate.
Yeah, I need,
okay,
I need to run the loo anyway, so stand by, folks. BRB.
No problemo.
Yes, you're right there, Martin. The average service double handle will remain daily, usually until more or less the end of October when worldwide flight schedules change on to the winter season. And what's happened with the aircraft over the last 3 years, the all-weather service has dropped 4 times weekly, and the additional 3 days, spare 3 days, have been filled with the seasonal Barbados service. Currently throughout the summer we have no services to Barbados, but we have a Ramsden airline flying services to all the same areas to Barbados for the winter sunshine. In fact, quite often they follow each other out, don't they, Mike? You've got a few aircraft out to Barbados, 2 weeks. Virgin Atlantic, I think. Yes, Virgin, and of course, UK. Yeah, and as you're about to say, Martin, they're all on time very often, particularly on the Sunday, the aircraft can be very, very close to each other within minutes.
So a quick look on the radar, see what's happening, ladies and gents. EasyJet on finals. This aircraft coming in from Basel. Great touchdown. Oh, they're kicking up any spray there on the touchdown as well. Really smooth. Now we should get the Lufthansa out, which I believe is on the return leg to Lufthansa, and then we should get the Aer Lingus 330, next heavy departure.
I believe it's actually both. So Basel or Basel was where the 2020 took off from 1.5 hours ago. The aircraft's 9 years old.
Yeah, pretty blustery day here at the here in the northwest of the UK. Not sure what it's like where you are, ladies and gents, but yeah, it's a bit of intermittent showers here this morning. And as Andy mentioned, they weren't supposed to materialise till a little bit late in the morning, but as is Manchester, ever unpredictable. But it won't stop us. We'll, like I say, most of the streams when it's raining, once you're out in it, you're out in it. There's not a lot you can do. You might as well stay out once you're wet. No point 2 cameramen getting wet. Next arrival, Ryanair. A nice touchdown there from the Ryanair. Now the lovely about to enter the active. And just pushing back now, we have the Chinese silk ribbon livery of Junyao. Beautiful.
We'll talk about some of their other destinations which are miles from their actual scheduled service a little later. We'll see the Oslo flight in particular. Rome is where the aircraft has arrived from, Paris. 56 minutes to arrive from the small French airport. Beauvais Airport is a low-cost airport.
I'll give the lens a bit of a wipe down. And I'll get this Lufthansa out now. Andy just kindly bringing some drying gear up. Next aircraft out, Aer Lingus A330.
Wow, them ribbons.
Wild, that, innit?
Crazy. That was pretty D-rated takeoff.
It was actually.
Usually that plane screams out.
Normally rattles the tower like Billy-O, but like you say, that was a bit tame.
Yeah, I think it's them CF6 engines.
Oh, there's something about them, mate.
Yeah, they sound great. They have a really distinct sound when they're taxiing as well. It's like almost like a whistle to them, you know, like a ringing sound to them.
Correct.
And that's what I miss about the TUI 767s when they were here, because they had them engines. And they sounded so good.
Yes.
And they were similar to the Air Tanker A330s, where they kind of went out at different times. Where, you know, the Aer Lingus 330 and the Virgins, they always go out at the same sort of time, so you kind of get the same kind of views.
Same vibe and
yeah.
views, yeah, correct.
Whereas you could be there at like 6:30 in the morning getting departures and then see a TUI 767. So I do miss that. But we do have some nice planes still at Manchester. 757s, for example.
Yes.
Now, I did see on radar, it just disappeared. We did have the...
Junyao, was it?
Yeah, the Junyao.
Was pinging up before, yeah.
Yeah, it was pinging. I think it's been pushed back already as well, so
Yes,
it's just
yeah.
prematurely disappeared. I think it is just maybe its position. I don't know, but I'm sure we will see it go out. Yeah, Martin's just popped up in the chat saying, unfortunately, he lost his nan yesterday, so things are a bit rough currently. Thanks to the boys yet again for looking after things. Our pleasure. Don't worry about it, Martin. Things are going well here.
Do what you got to do, mate.
Yeah, condolences, of course, and sending love for the family, of course.
Absolutely. I think we speak for everyone when we say that as well. Thoughts of everyone in the chat and whatnot is with you and your family at the minute, Martin.
Yeah. We get some hearts in the chat for, of course, Martin and the family, of course.
Yeah. Difficult times.
Yeah. And yeah, no problem stepping up and looking after the show today. It's been a bit tough today with the conditions, but persevered, of course.
Absolutely.
Do what you need. Rob Goff, rather. Welcome to Premium Economy. Welcome in. Got Ryanair about to touch down, by the way. That's a couple of seconds. It'll be visible coming in from Milan. Nice short flight of about 1 hour 44 minutes. Yeah, just keeping an eye on radar because I do want to see if that Jinyao reappears on radar, because it's in a scheme I don't think I've seen before in person. I don't know if you've seen it, Matt.
Yeah, I think I've seen the silk ribbons.
Have you?
Chinese silk ribbons. I've seen it once before. Lovely bit of spray from the Ryanair.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yep.
I think personally, like, from, watching the stream, I think the rain's better. From being on the camera,
Yeah.
not so much.
Yeah.
What do you think in the chat, folks? Do you prefer it when it's raining? Do you prefer it when it's windy? Is there anything that you prefer in the chat? And obviously, of course, as we go into the less summery months,
Yes.
the weather forecast, the weather conditions will get a bit more adverse.
Yes.
It's usually in the new year, though, that like sort of around February that we get, and March that we get the big storms. That's when we had that Storm Eunice and Storm Francis, of course. I think Storm Dudley maybe as well.
No electrical storms, though.
No, we don't get much of that, do we?
No.
No, there's a lot of things that we take for granted that we don't really get much of. The last big electrical storm we had, I think, was August 2020, I think.
Yes.
That was really
Something
nice.
like that,
Yeah, I can see the Jinyao now on the move.
Oh, yes.
Look at that livery, folks. Looking really nice. I'm excited to see this, actually. You can see it there on jet photos. Really, really good. Looking very clean. So, stick around for that. Of course, it won't be quite as bright and beautiful in this weather, but we'll do our best. That'll be visible in a couple of moments. Wait till it starts snowing. Oh, mate, I love snow.
They make the shows again, though. At least just.
You must get a bit of snow up your neck of the woods.
Yeah, we do all right up ours.
Do you?
I
Yeah.
think the last major snow we had was like, maybe 2019. I want to say 18, and we had like a foot and a half of snow. Maybe.
Wow, I love that.
Mega.
Yeah, I love that.
Just woke up one morning, looked in the garden, and the main significance you could see, like we have like an outdoor table.
Yeah.
And mate, the snow on top of that table was like they say about a foot and a half of snow. It was incredible.
Wow, mate, that's cool.
Couldn't even get off the road, and yeah, it was major.
The snow for me is like what makes winter like winter.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be, innit?
You know, that makes the cold worth it when you can like play in the snow.
Absolutely, yeah.
I know there's a lot of people out there who don't like snow. I love it, mate.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, I'll persevere through, slipping on the ice and not being able to drive my car up a hill.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. I know airports have their own battles to fight with snow and stuff, especially here in the UK, right? We're not really that as used to it. But no, I'll love it. I just love the vibe. It's just something different in it. It's a nice vibe.
Absolutely.
And for kids as well, like, being able to take Dakota out in it, I think it's going to be very magic. Where Dakota was originally from Staffordshire in the Moorlands.
Yes.
And there you do get proper snow.
You do actually get lots of snow there.
It's also a lot colder over there. I remember when if it was like 0 degrees here, it'd usually be about -5 to -7 there.
Yeah.
Because it's quite high altitude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just got a visual on the Jinyao.
5th of August was the last time this came in, apparently, St. Zach, this Jinyao. Wow, that long ago.
Sure, I sent it on one of the midweek shows, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. That was a Tuesday, apparently, that. So, yeah, I don't think we would have seen that on any of our shows, but I can't remember now. Maybe we did this show that week, I don't know.
Oh, it's beautiful, that, isn't it?
That's nice. That looks clean.
Suits the Dreamliner look.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think, folks? We've already done a yay or nay, but let's do another one.
That's good.
Jinyao. Heading off to Shanghai. Chinese silk ribbon livery. It's quite a descriptive name.
That looks really smart.
That is nice.
Beautiful.
Mega. Love it. Yeah, I like it. Chat is very unanimous in the yays. Very
You're right to come
unanimous.
up and get that real quick, Andy.
What is it, sorry?
You're right to come up and get that real quick. Just run up to the loo again, mate.
Yeah. That's fine.
Cheers, thanks.
Stop by.
Thank you.
European and British carriers still have to fly avoiding that, which makes the route from Shanghai to the UK around about 2 hours longer if you fly with a British carrier. Just affected here at Manchester because we've only got the choice of one carrier, so it's really nice to see Jinyao. But if you're travelling from Heathrow, you do have to be careful now which carrier you pick, because it can extend your flight routing by about 2 hours.
You're sure you're right to fly with the USSR, the Soviet Union?
I did, that's for the youngsters, it's a bit of a geography lesson there. Russia, of course, Russia, yes. In fairness, I maybe just done a little bit too much.
Oh, yes. Nice and cozy up here.
Carriers that are allowed to operate over Russia at the moment. Emirates is another one. There'll be other flights from Manchester down over there, but Turkey are allowed to.
Right, what are we looking at here? What are we looking at, folks?
Do have rights or bilateral agreements to still fly via Russian.
Forgot to bring my phone up so I can't see chat. Nice. Good start. I'll try and catch this Jinyao, though. The rain's actually subsided a fair bit now, though, which is nice. It's not so rainy all of a sudden. There she is. I love it. I think it's really nice. I think that's actually a really good scheme. Do Jinyao usually have like quite such a white fuselage? I can't remember now. Is it usually like an off-white? I feel like it's more of an off-white usually. I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Anyway, Jinyao, next to go.
Aircraft with a special colour. It's actually a Chinese silk ribbon.
Lovely departure there. Jinyao Dreamliner heading back to Shanghai. Very, very nice. Climbing out of Manchester, following a big sprite. And it's, wow, it's looking pretty bleak up here in terms of weather, though. Doesn't feel so summery anymore. Yesterday felt lovely, though. Yeah, yesterday was like a textbook, nice autumn day, I'd say. It was pretty lovely. It's a nice bit of sun and stuff. Apparently there's a lot of VIPs at the RVP today as well. I just bumped into Tom before. He was saying how there's a lot of the Airlines Live community have appeared today at the Runway Visitor Park. So if you are here today and you watch the streams, heading into the cafe, I think they're usually on the left as you walk in. Situated there with the Airliners Live memorabilia, of course. So do not hesitate to say hello to people. Now that the rain subsided, it's a lot more pleasant here. Although the clouds do look a bit menacing, to say the least. Oh, here he is. Stand by.
We're back.
So I'm glad the rain subsided a bit now.
As a little bit, yeah.
It's nice.
Still keep the waterproofing on up here for just for precautionary purposes.
Yeah, if you could give that lens a little wipe, actually.
Absolutely, mate.
You don't realise it when you're up there, do you?
No.
Just noticed. Yeah, so Tenerife South, folks. We did a stream over there back in
March
this year. I wonder if I can find that stream actually as well. Have a look. Cast your minds back to sunnier times. Just try and pull this up here. So Airliners Live.
Very breezy there, wasn't it? On the
It was. I think when you go to the Canary Islands in like winter, it's usually wind that like
yes
makes it interesting.
Absolutely, yes.
But yeah, it was nice over there. It was nice. There's no sound on this video, but you see the kind of views that we had over there. It was pretty pleasant. It was. This is over on YouTube. You can see, and as you can see, it's quite nice. This was in March. Like I said, here in the UK, March is usually pretty chilly. But no, it was nice. And as you can see, the view's great. Like you can just see right down the runway. It's similar to the RVP, to be fair. Very similar views. And we actually discovered this like firsthand that there's a bit of a mound that's man-made.
Yes.
Over there. It's really cool.
It is actually really cool, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's the views you get. I've headed over to here.
Yeah.
This was us set up. There's Fezzer.
I'm wondering what that was purpose built for, that mound.
I don't know. As you can see, this is the mount. It's man-made. It's got a handrail around it. It's got a bench to the left there. We set up our tripod. There's Sam. Matt's behind. And there's Fezzer rocking the sticks.
Yes.
I think that's when we accidentally turned the camera off as well, which was great.
Sam trying to zoom in.
That was it, yeah. And there was a lot of lizards.
There was.
Lizards.
There was, yeah. There was.
And they were big. Like, folks, look at the size of this. This is just wild.
I got some lovely pictures of the lizards. I'll put them on the Discord after, actually.
There's the crew there. I think I got a video as well of all the different lizards that were frequenting us.
Hey, show's starting properly now. Cathay Pacific A350 for Hong Kong on the way out, and we also have the Singapore for the return leg to Singapore on the way out as well, ladies and gentlemen. So don't be going anywhere. We are going to be sticking around and hopefully capturing the Emirates Airbus A380, landing, touching down on this runway immediately in front of us. We are on single runway ops.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll capture the biggest passenger aircraft on the planet, touching down right in front of us.
Yeah, this plane's coming in from Reus. This
We to it.
737.
7-800 belonging to TUI, and that is inbound from Reyes, where it took off.
Nice little airport, Rios, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty smooth run-ins when you go through there.
Yeah. Have you been there, have you?
Yeah, been there on a couple of occasions.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and as Matt says, we got the Singapore heading out. That's currently coming out of Terminal 2 at Manchester Airport.
Hey, and we have a Virgin 330 for Atlanta, flight Victor Sierra 109, also just pinged up over on the pier at T2. Next to land, Ice Max, coming in from Reykjavik.
Another lizard, I know. There's lots of themes today, isn't there? Lizards,
there is, yeah.
Canaries,
Parrots.
Parrots, yes.
Parakeets.
Parakeets, love it.
It's all happening.
Yes, that was pretty cool. Would recommend spotting in Tenerife.
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah.
Like you say, a little bit awkward to get to. I think you do need to drive to get to the decent spots at the Canary Islands, but
Yeah.
Lanzarote is very accessible. The Mound at Lanza, very accessible there.
It was, yeah. I think you do need a car or some.
I do think so, yeah.
Some wheels of some
Yeah.
kind. Maybe a
Scooter.
a scooter, yeah, maybe. Yeah. There's that Lufthansa heading back to Frankfurt.
Yes.
Airbus A321. Delta Alpha India Delta Charlie on the reg. Lufthansa flight 943.
Nice, Max now on a 600 feet final.
Yeah, it's coming in from Reykjavik. Got the green tail on today, looking really smart.
Yes.
6-year-old plane. Must be one of the newest Maxes, that. April 2018.
If you're interested in watching travel, if anyone is somewhere other than the RPC, which of course is that place as well.
Yeah, some lovely heavies on the way out. A couple of 350s and a 330, so don't go anywhere, ladies and gents. And here comes the Ice Max.
Love this.
That's just not 4 different viewing areas to see the action, which is quite like there in Frankfurt. Somewhere different, somewhere abroad.
Lovely landing there from the Icelander 737 MAX. Icelander flight 440. Flight of 2 hours and 15 minutes, which is a lot more than you'd expect looking on the map.
Actually, yeah.
I think when you look on the map, I think Iceland's just there. It looks like it's like a bit, I don't know, like not far at all.
Around the corner.
Yeah. Bit deceptive, really. A little bit deceptive. And I think this Lufty's just going to line straight up with the runway.
Yep, I think it is. We have got the cafe on the way out. We should get a view of that in a second.
Oh, nice, yes.
And yeah, the heavy action continues. 28787 for Cancun, now pinging up as well. Just about to push back. So we've got 4 lovely heavies on the way out, guys.
Yeah, there was a chap in the chat, wasn't there, who said their daughter's on this flight. So
Correct, yeah.
Would be good to see that. Chap in the chat.
Chap in the chat.
Are you a chap in the chat? Privilege style 777 due at 13:49. Nice. Good, be nice to see that back at Manchester.
What's that?
Privilege style 777.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I believe that's doing flights for
TUI?
TUI, yeah.
Yeah, normally, yeah.
Oh, nice. Here we go. Now we're talking.
Now we're talking.
This is going to be mega. Cat in the chat.
Cat in the chat.
Oh gosh, here we go. Can we get a cat in the chat, please? Cat in the chat.
Cat in the chat.
Have you seen a cat in the chat? About a mouse on a plane. Cat in the chat.
Mouse in the house.
Mouse in the house.
Ounce to the ounce. Hydraulic check just been carried out there on the Cathay as it continues its taxi.
Yep.
And we do have the BA shuttle service on their way out as well.
Yeah, it's mega. Airbus A319 heading off to London Heathrow. A little bit behind schedule, actually. It's unlike British Airways shuttles. Running just under an hour late. Crazy. Crazy.
Next aircraft to arrive, it looks like the Logan Air, Embraer ERJ Juliet Echo coming in from Inverness. Yeah, that one's showing the Pride livery as well, Andy.
Is it?
It look pretty bare, and this is a 23-year-old aircraft. Followed in by an aircraft, a Max 8200 of Ryanair coming in from Berlin, and then we have an EasyJet from Milan. But our concentration at the minute is going to be on a couple of these heavy departures.
Yes. Yeah, you can see if I go on F424,
Yeah.
they've got the Pride livery there, you can see. And also, but there's another one which is just another plain one.
Yeah.
So this is much more recent, September 18th of September 2024. The other one is April, sorry. So last couple of months this has been painted back to the default. I thought they only had one of the Pride
So
specials.
did I, mate. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I've seen one earlier.
It's got a visual of the Singapore as well.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Lots of A350s today. BA shuttle service heading down to London Heathrow. Like I said, Airbus A319 is 24 years old. And then a slightly newer, 6 years old. I think this is the one that we flew on to Houston when we went.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Mike Sierra on the reg. However, this time, this plane is now flying back to Singapore.
Do have the Cathay Pacific 350 as well lining up. We won't miss that.
I wonder if many people on board will be watching the race. Singapore GP starts in, I think, an hour and a half, I think. I think it's, is it 1 p.m. UK time, something like that? Yeah. So sadly we'll be missing lights out, but I'm enjoying watching Formula One. I'm enjoying it. Many wows, many wizards,
Many wows.
many lizards. All the lizards.
All the lizards.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Wow. This is cool.
Wow, look at that spray coming off this. off the
Off to Hong
Cathay.
Kong. That was mega. Great stuff. I wonder where our Emirates A380 is. Oh, it's not far at all.
All right.
Yes. Yes. Let's have a look. Emirates A380 just apparently 19 minutes away.
Wow, that's going to be great. That's going to be some touchdown, that, you know.
Yeah, coming in from Dubai.
You do not want to miss that, ladies and gents. Do not be going anywhere.
Yeah.
Lovely warm draft coming off the Singapore there. Beautiful.
That's what you want to see. There it is, just gone over Nottingham, East Midlands, Manchester South Airport.
Birmingham East.
And it's going to enter the approach shortly into Manchester. It's a couple of minutes early as well, which is nice.
Yeah, we do have the Embraer now on a short final, just on the final 6,500 feet. 2 nautical miles away from touching down. Here at Manchester International, we are in the northwest of the UK. And we are at the Runway Visitor Park, which is on the just on the northern perimeter of the airfield. An awesome location for... not so much on days like today, but still a brilliant location to take in some live aviation IRL.
Forgot to mention Paul Davies is here on site, and
he's on site. Yeah.
He gave me a little wave as he came in.
Get in there, Paul. Main man.
Rob saying, do Singapore Airlines tend to arrive and depart in the morning? They arrive quite early, don't they? Usually 8 and 9 a.m. roughly sort of time.
Roughly, yeah.
So, and then they depart usually 11, 12, something like that.
Steady touchdown from the Umbrella.
Mike with a £1.99 donation saying thanks, Mike.
Cheers, Mike.
Appreciate it. Thumbs up. Thanks. Thanks. See that? That's a real nice out of focus thumb you got there. BA shuttle heading down to London Heathrow next to go. Do the Singapore passengers for Singapore from Houston get off or stay on board? They get off while they turn the plane around and then they get back on. Yeah. So it's kind of crazy because, you might have just embarked on Singapore to Manchester, which is the longest flight that
the longest one stop, yeah.
Yeah, so you get off at Manchester and then you got another 10, 11-hour flight to Houston straight after, so I don't know. That's a tough one. Yeah. But you are going a long way, aren't you? So
I'd see you try and raw dog that one.
Yeah, it's kind of to be expected. Mega departure.
Gear up on the BA.
Next arrival is a Ryanair, already visible actually. A lot of close landings and takeoffs.
ATC doing a great job today, spacing the aircraft out perfectly.
Very efficient. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some Formula One models in the house.
Did you say Sam's already got a bit of a display going?
Yeah, it's got like one. one car. Which she got, believe it or not, from the TAS memorabilia fair.
Yeah.
Of all places. Here we go, Singapore Airlines Airbus A350 heading off to Singapore. Huge flight of almost 7,000 nautical miles.
And it doesn't end there as far as the heavy action goes, because we do have this as well, this 330, as I mentioned before, flight Victor Sierra 109 for Atlanta on the way out as well.
Mega.
Perfect.
Love it. One going east, one going west. Both long-haul journeys. Singapore flight 51, this is. 52 is the other way, going out to Houston. It'll be quite sad in April 2025 when they're going to stop the Houston service.
Yeah.
Just have a Singapore direct.
Yep.
From Manchester. Lovely engine fluff there on the Singapore. That spray. Huge amount of fluff as well on the wings there. Wow, this is unbelievable, folks. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already. Do you have any idea why there are not any international flights by British Airways from Manchester? They just don't have a hub here anymore, so they used to. They used to. But now they're just kind of consolidating everything into mostly London Heathrow, but I think a couple still go from Gatwick as well.
Yeah.
So if you want to fly from Manchester to, let's say, Austin, one option is you could fly with BA and you could buy a ticket from Manchester to Austin, but you'd have to go on a shuttle flight down to London Heathrow and then off to Austin, for example. Many more destinations as well, of course. Lovely landing there from the EasyJet.
And that is common with the 320s as well. The Airbuses in general, they don't kick up a great deal of spray on the touchdowns. Generally pretty reserved, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, now 330 of Virgin Atlantic caliber just lining up.
Lovely. Hype for this.
Yeah. Give this Lanzarote a quick wipe down before this departure. I'll settle down a little bit, actually, the rain, but...
Captain Mark.
Oh, yeah?
Has made an appearance.
Oh, yeah.
I'll see if I can wrangle him in. Hang on.
Where is he? Try and get him in. Where is he? Get in here, you. Oi. Oi. What a guy. Brother's finest.
Oops, did I mute you there, Matt, by mistake? I don't think I did.
I think we're all right.
Okay. I've managed to wrangle him in.
Brother's finest.
It is. That's certain. Can I get you on camera, or have you got things on over you? There he is, a man of mystery.
It's time for Airliners Live Tame Airline Pilot. Some say he waves at the RVP all the time, even if no one's there, and that he'd gladly let Fezzer play with his hydraulics again. All we know is he's called Captain Mark. Hello.
Yes, and he's left a trail behind him.
Yeah, I
of
always do,
sweeties.
mate.
Yeah,
Are you all right?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
This is the guy who lets Fezzer drain all the fuel and all the hydraulics.
I know, it is.
And I'd gladly let him do it again. How you doing, Wetcam?
All right, mate. How you doing? I haven't seen you for a while. How you doing, mate?
Mate, yeah, it's getting there. It's
getting busy.
Yeah,
Good to see you, mate.
Yeah, very, very, very busy. But it's calming down.
Yeah.
So part-time now, so hopefully I'll be about a little bit more.
Oh, yes.
That's nice, yeah. So,
Great to hear from you, mate.
for those who don't know, I mean, what rock have you been living under? This is Captain Mark.
Hi.
He's an Airbus captain based here at Manchester Airport. In high demand as well, by the sounds of it.
Yes.
As captains normally are, I think, these days.
Yeah, he's a bit. It's been a busy summer.
Yeah.
It's not been the best, but anyway.
Do you think there is a pilot shortage, do you think?
Oh,
or,
yeah.
Do you reckon? Yeah.
Yeah,
We
just
need
a
more
bit.
pilots.
Just a bit.
Who wants to be a
Yeah.
pilot? Anyone want to join in? Anyone in the chat want to join in? I mean, it does cost a bit, doesn't it? But
Yeah, it's not cheap.
I know a couple of people. I mean, that Lucy girl I was speaking of, she'd actually been accepted into, I think it was BA?
Correct,
Their cadet program. So
Yeah.
Excellent.
yeah, really, really good.
We've had another one of our cabin crew, really, really good girl. She's got into TUI. She starts any day now, I think.
Oh,
Nice.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll be good.
Yeah.
There are sponsorships out there, but
Yeah.
we need more. We need more.
Yeah. Come on, chap. Get yourself signed up.
What brings you here today, Mark? Are you flying today?
I am, mate. Yes, I'm
All
off
right.
to Dalaman in a bit, and I thought I'd pop in and see the squad over in the cafe in a little bit. So I'll see Tom and Anne.
Apparently, there's a lot of people here today.
Yeah, there is a full squad here
So
today.
it's going to take you a while to say hello to everyone. Everyone's come up. Don't know what's going on today. It's just the day to be here, isn't it?
Yeah, well, they're watching Matt get a bit moist up
Yeah.
the top, aren't they?
Yeah, normal.
Here we go, TUI Dreamliner heading off to Cancun. I know there was someone in the... yeah. I know there was someone in the chat who said their daughter was on board this.
All right, okay.
Just turning on to final now at like 12 and 11 or 12 miles of height. So we'll be first time
Wow, that's spray. That's huge.
We'll try the runway off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, I'm seeing double now. What's going on here? Thomas in the chat saying, I listen to the Captain Mark podcast, and he's utterly ace.
Yeah,
Thomas.
you know it.
You've been called some names, but utterly
Yeah,
ace. Is
normally
that
an ace hole.
And Mark did draw to my attention that the Emirates Airbus A380 is going to be number 2 to land.
Okay.
There is a plane literally about to touch down now on short final.
Yeah.
Is a Turkish. But yeah, this is not far away at all. About how many feet we are? Just under 3,000 feet at the moment. So final bridge. And it's the most tracked plane in the world on Flight Radar 24 as well.
Wow.
That's nice. Nice to see it.
Risa from the Turkish.
Oh, I'll be there myself in a little while. I know it's Istanbul, that one.
Yeah. You're going Dalaman, you say?
Yeah.
Dalaman, eh?
Yeah, it's good. We're really, really good first officers. He's great. He's one of my favourites, and he's got his command course to be a captain next month, I think it is. So this will probably be the last time I'll get to fly with him.
Yeah.
It'll be a shame because he's a good lad.
Yeah.
Enjoy the flight to Dalaman, Mark? What's it
Yeah,
like?
it's
Just a
all right.
normal Turkish
Yeah.
route in and...
It's good if it's on the southerly runway because it's captain's only. You have to sort of come in on this Arnav and you're dodging in between the hills and that. And it's it's sort of weird because you can see all the lights of like all the villages, and there's this great big like dark area to your right hand side. You're like,
Right,
there's
okay,
a great big
okay.
hill there, and you have to sort of go around it. It's all a bit wibbly wobbly, but yeah, it's all right. It's not too bad.
Here's a question that I just thought of off the cuff. You know when you go to somewhere like Dalaman and you'll have the turnaround process, usually they'll get rubbish off, won't they, and maybe load some more stuff on the plane. Do they take like food locally, do they? Like, is it like Turkish food, or do you have food left over from...
No, they have. They load up what they need for both flights before you go.
okay, yeah.
You normally have an
Sectors,
all-day bar, so the bar's filled for the whole days of flying. But because
okay.
you're so busy now, they tend to split it a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'll see Mike. He sent me a picture of his car. Good lad. He's been promising me to send me that.
Ah, okay.
Hey.
Right, I'm going to run away. Oh, yeah, that's nice, Mikey. I like that. Right, I'm going to run away because I've got to go and see people and then run off for work. So it's lovely to see you all.
Yeah, thank you.
And,
Good to hear from you, mate.
hopefully we'll be on a stream and do some things soon.
Yeah.
Tim, I will be as of November, I think it is. We get them October, whenever.
321.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice.
No,
That'd be
yeah.
nice.
Anyway, nice to see you all. Have
Nice
fun.
to see you, mate.
Thank you.
See you, Robert.
Take care, mate. Legend.
Legend. Thank you, Mark. Thank you.
380, next arrival. I think we're going to get this TUI out quickly, and then we'll have to quickly pan back.
Oh, yes.
I
Get
don't
the TUI
think
out
there's
quick.
going to be a great deal of space in between this TUI Dreamliner and the biggest passenger aircraft in the world. Touching down, people lining up at the fence, even in this adverse weather, to capture a glimpse of their biggest passenger aircraft in the world. Touching down.
Oh, the spray on this is going to be bananas.
Incredible. So we'll quickly capture this TUI 78 departure, and then we'll get back, turn our attention to the 380.
Not quite much separation on
No, there
these,
isn't at all.
Yeah.
Keeping my eye out.
It's already on pretty close. Less than 1,000 feet already.
Wow. No.
Mega. Okay, not quite visible yet. Not as close as I thought. Next to land is the Emirates Airbus A380. Over 1,000 people tracking this worldwide at the moment on Flight Radar 24. Get yourself downloaded on that app. Channel partner and provider of lots of information on these streams, including these overlays. And always chatting to them folks over there as well. Great team over at Flight Radar 24.
To your right now, here's your right.
Humorous with an Airbus A380.
A lot of people in the chat saying safe journey to Captain Mark as he flies off shortly. Mega. Wow. This is a proper rumble, that plane, doesn't it, when it lands?
380 have practically disappeared there.
So it actually fell off the #1 most tracked plane in the world
Right?
because there was a Squawk 7700 over in Sao Paulo,
Wow,
of all
okay.
places. And it looks like it's a plane that's on the ground at the moment. A LATAM Airlines A321 Neo.
Okay.
Pretty new, to be fair, less than a year old. It's just picked Squawk 7700. That's interesting. Oh, 7600. So 76, that means it's got issues with its radio communications.
Correct, yeah.
The way that Captain Mark says, 76 radio fix.
Yes.
Do you remember that one, folks?
Yeah.
Um,
Remember that well.
so obviously this is now pinged up, and it was about to start moving over at Sao Paulo, and then they discovered an issue with the radio, so they've just put that there. So flight radar, so the ATC know, and flight radar being flight radar, I think it does notify people. You can set that as a thing to get an alert
Yes.
when there's an emergency. But you can see on the top flights there at the top left, #2, Dubai to Manchester. Of course, would have been #1. There he is, the king of the skies. I did get some sweeties from Mark. If you've ever been around Captain Mark, you normally walk away with some of these.
Yes. Fizzy worms or something there.
These are Haribo Tang Fastix. He's actually got the
wow.
proper...
He's going up in the world.
Has he had a pay rise? What's
Tell
going
you
on?
what.
Right. Mega. And now he's going to go find Dakota and load air full of sugar now as well.
Yeah. Here, Dakota. Have some vitamins here, some proper
Healthy food.
healthy food.
Right, we won't stick around for much longer, folks. I don't want the equipment getting too wet. I know
Where is the...
Mr. Wetcam is...
So we've got this... How far out's the Saudi and Qatar? Are we talking miles away?
They're pretty far, yeah.
Okay, mate.
Yeah, probably not worth.
Anything on
They're
the
in
radar
they're
worth
actually a bit
looking at?
late. Have a look on the ground.
Should have got one or two more heavies.
We'll stick around for a little bit longer, but we'll wrap then. And there's also a lot of people here who want to say hello and stuff.
Correct, yeah.
Today, I think Sam might have already gone actually, because oh no, the Singapore GP is at 1, isn't it? Okay.
Okay.
Hey, maybe I can get back in time for that. I'm lucky. We'll stick around for a little bit longer. We'll certainly catch the plane pulling up on stand. Again, thank you folks for the huge support on today's stream. 88 new VIPs on today's stream alone.
Yes.
Thank you, folks.
Another mere target of 50 set by Andy. You're going to have to up the stakes.
I do need to up the stakes. Yeah. Darwin saying they flew on the exact A380 18 months ago from Dubai to Manchester.
Oh, okay, nice.
Are you someone who keeps tabs on what planes you've flown on? You're like, oh, I've been on that plane before.
Now when I get, I tell you what, I tend to see when I see the aircraft. Like I always see Giroux. You remember? No, Giroux.
Ah, yes.
I always see Giroux
Giroux,
and stuff like that. And I know like half the aircraft I've flown on anyway. So when I see the ridge, I think, yep.
Yeah.
Seat 7A, seat 24G.
Yeah, we see EIGSI, which is a Ryanair, and GSI. I think that's like is that a Vauxhall reference?
Yes.
You get Vauxhall
correct,
GSIs.
yeah, correct.
So I remember that for some reason. Mike Sierra, I don't know. I mean, some of them you just remember because they're like sentimental, right? Like the Jet 275s, you know.
You're never going to forget Alpha India.
Alpha India, yeah, because it was the first one 75 I've flown on properly as an adult. You know, first one that I flew on with Sam.
And
first,
Dak, yeah.
Dakota's
Dak's first flight.
First ever flight. You know,
that's a flex, though.
It's such sentimental value, and it's at the moment it's the prettiest in the fleet. I know Alpha Bravo probably had the edge, but it's it's really pretty. I wonder where Alpha India is these days. Let's have a look on the old flight radars. She's at Manchester now, I think. Just chilling. So it's not actually got any flights. I think, I don't know if it's changed now. It used to be the case that planes, they'd always have one 757 spare at Manchester. Just chilling.
Just your bits and in
Yeah,
case
so-
of a replacement aircraft and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so if like I said, a replacement aircraft, if one of the 75s went, it'd be at hand. They also have LS80, which is their one from Titan. I think.
Correct. And I think that's the aircraft that they're like the donor aircraft,
I know,
so
it's-
to speak.
It's broken, isn't it? Yeah. It's been engines removed, gutted,
Correct. Yeah.
spare parts, which is smart from Jet2, you know, to have that. You know, it's like anything, isn't it? If you have some spare parts lying around, it's going to help you out a lot.
Yeah.
OMG Aviation, hello to you.
Hey. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, next live action coming up this week will be on the Wednesday show. What time are we kicking off, Andy? Any ideas?
Probably
9-ish?
usual, yeah, about 9. Yeah.
So we will be back on Wednesday around about 9 a.m. UK time for the midweek show as well. And then I'll be back on Friday with my usual weekly Friday show. Hope you can join us for both those live installments from the channel.
Yeah, appreciate it, folks. Thank you for the support on today's show as well.
Mate, look how murky it is around the 380 there.
I know it's looking grim today. It is pretty heavy rain.
I always
now.
feel, even though we're out in it and stuff, I always feel for the ground ops, me. You know, just think, wow, you guys have got, especially on days like this. I bet they prefer it to snow than actually rain and stuff. You know.
Yeah, one of it just catches. Number 7 tracked worldwide, tracked by 380 people. Hey! Oh, it's changed. It's always an easy. I spot numbers like that. They stand out.
Just see the 380 there. Just finishing off the taxi up to stand 12, the only allotted stand capable of handling the 380 at the moment here at Manchester.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in today. We'll wrap it there, I think. That's probably a good sign to wrap.
Look after the gear a little bit, I think, yeah.
Yeah, so we do have Arek has just gone live. Sorry, Mac Aviation has just gone live.
Correct. They're in Edinburgh, I think. Chris is up in Edinburgh, I think.
Yeah, so anyone wants more live aviation, head on over to Mac Aviation.
Yes.
Over in Edinburgh. If one of the mods can get a link in the chat, maybe that'd be great.
And then I think a bit later in the afternoon, you've got Blue Sky as well. Blue Sky, the lads might be over in the challenging conditions over on the south side here at Manchester as well. So good luck to them lads over there.
I know, fingers crossed it improves. I think it should. I mean, it's a forecast, isn't it?
It's Manchester. Let's just say that. It's Manchester.
It's Manchester. Jenny Watts, thank you for the last minute gifted membership.
Hey, thanks, Jen.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. We do have a lot of people here at the RVP as well to say hello to, so we're going to go and say hello to. Yeah, Tom was just saying there's a lot of Airlines Live VIPs have showed up today. So
on today of all days.
I know it's been a good show.
Yeah, it's been great.
Nice to see Captain Mark. Nice to see Sam as well on this.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Cheers, Matt, for doing a great job today in
pleasure.
Conditions.
Pleasure as always.
Just getting used to it. I mean, your setup up there now is just locked down, isn't it? You got I like how you have the remote just like inside, and yeah, it's all very smart.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you folks for tuning in today. And,
cheers, everyone. Thanks a lot.
Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
Correct.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Cheers, everyone.
See you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Where the sky meets the endless highway, where the wind hums a tune and the clouds always stay. We gather like shadows at the break of dawn, with our eyes to the heavens, waiting for the one. We're chasing the silver birds, flying high and free in the blue and yonder, where we long to be. With the roar of the engines, our hearts take flight. Just a band of brothers under the moonlit night. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's hear it. I want you all to sing it. Got a map in our pockets and a list on our minds. chasing the silver birds, flying high and free. In the blue wide yonder, where we long to be. With the roar of the engines, our hearts take flight. Just a band of brothers under the moonlit night. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's hear it, hear it. I want you all to sing it again. So we'll keep on watching as the night turns to day, with our hearts in the clouds and our feet on the clay. In the shadow of the wings, we find our light. Just a band of brothers.
Out in Manchester, where the rain loves to play, Martin, Andy, and that Cam Smith start the day. Since 2018, they've been streaming with pride. But these three boys, they are our guide. The stream is starting despite the rain, with the biggest live aviation channel. We're boarding the plane from the runway to the clouds, where the Boeing 757s glide. Airliners live with the Airbus A350s in stride. The Emirates might be late, but that's alright. Terry Edwards and the Stokes squad are in sight. Max and Greg's a steak bacon his roll, while Martin's got 50 screens like he's mission control. Captain Mark's cracking jokes in the Manchester mist. The community's friendly, they're the top of the list. Loopy's in the chat, keep it nice, don't resist. Never ever talk of pineapple pizza, get the gist. Local lads from the airport, they know the scene. That cam's live from a spot where the views are pristine. Pork pies, Henry Westerns, nothing is better. And don't forget the merch store, airlines.live. Hopefully we see a nice pair of whooppies. So let's hear it chant. Can I get a yay or nay for this beautiful song I just made yesterday? Thank you very much for the show. It's better and gold.